What up, everybody?
What's up, everyone? Welcome to yet another episode
Don't ask me what number this is.
of the Fast Life Podcast. And guess what? I'm not drunk on this one. So, yeah, before we get any further, I'm sorry for that.
Oh, the Joe
Yeah.
podcast.
It's crazy how, so far Joe's podcast, which is the last one we released, has been the most highest viewed one since we've released. And yet, that's the most drunk I've ever been on a podcast. So, pretty embarrassing. Now you know kind of why we haven't released a drunk cast and stuff. But it's kind of like, I felt pretty bad at first, but Joe was just like, run with it.
I think he did a good job handling it.
Yeah, he definitely handled me pretty well and kept me on track and just let me have my drunk rants and shit like that. But going forward, I'm going to definitely be a lot more professional with that kind of stuff. That way I don't end up ruining people's stories and just cause more issues and shit like that.
So what you're saying is you're no longer drinking or you're no longer getting drunk?
One or two beers, cool.
Yeah.
But I was... to be certain, me and Mark had went to a restaurant here in Texas called Pluckers, and I killed like two 32-ounce beers, then bought a 12-pack, and on the way, got back to the shop and killed 2 or 3 beers before we even started, and killed the complete 12-pack during the time I ran out of beers while we were podcasting. So,
yeah.
And my only excuse for that whole situation is that, we were busting ass leading up to Giddy Up, and that when we got to Mark's shop, that was Giddy Up to me. Like that was
the beginning of your vacation.
So, and then of course I'm hanging out with all I'm with Mark and Joseph showed up, and he brought a dude I met that Tony ended up being a really rad dude that we hung out with all weekend. So I was just excited, man, and I drink when I get excited, I guess. So,
yeah.
I don't know. Anyway. But, yeah, just moving forward, me and Jesse both, we've been really getting such great feedback about our podcast that it's motivating us to want to, make it better in every way, shape, and form we can. And as simple as me being better at talking on here and not being hammered drunk.
I mean, yeah, we've kicked around a bunch of ideas, though. I mean, it's almost too many to list right now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to grab some right now, and it's just like there's everything.
Well, we've had a lot of people requesting, like, more video content from us, podcast related and, related to our shop. So I just ordered one of those gimbal things. So we're going to start playing with that shit and try to get some, like, more content on our YouTube channel.
And
so
I'm about to start practicing my video editing.
Yeah, so we're just trying to bring more content. We thought about doing some like videos of like painting certain things and and then of course I don't know if you follow us on Instagram, but we got a van now. We're about to deck it out inside and get it ready for a trip to California. We just got a lot of shit going on, and we're tons and tons of helmets to paint, and so but we're really trying to put more emphasis and effort and shit into the podcast and into these whatever you want to call it, what is it? Just our podcast, I guess,
Yeah, I didn't know where you're going with that.
Yeah. Also, we're trying to do the research for our Patreon subscribers to find out how we can give them special content. It's really just, if you do follow us and you saw the rant, or not rant, but you saw the outrageous customer I was dealing with last week, who had kind of put us in a little bit of a bind work-wise because we were trying to please this guy. Needless to say, if you saw that little video, that short clip of how he was talking to me, the dude's mom called me the next day and apologized for him. It was crazy. I'm still kind of dumbfounded from the whole situation, but
it was definitely wild.
We haven't had any negative customers in I don't know how long, and it's it really threw us for a loop that, like if you have been listening to this podcast, like I think Adam Gould said it best on his podcast, where sometimes you just got to fire customers, and I had to fire that motherfucker.
He said a lot of good shit that we always go back to.
Yeah. So, needless to say, he's kind of had us in that emotional swing that we also talk about on this podcast. But I think, that dude's gone, and we're wrapping up the last bagger that we'll be messing with for the next month or so. So we'll be able to really get back into the things that we enjoy doing more. Jesse got a bike.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Big thanks to Maston and Tommy up at House of Is it Harley Hookups or
I
House
have
of
no fucking clue, man.
Good friends. They're from Austin, Texas, but they're slinging bikes right now up in Milwaukee. Can't thank them enough. I've actually bought a bike from both those dudes. I bought my FXR from Tommy, and I bought the Road Glide from Maston.
Yeah.
And now he got us squared away on a nice Dyna for Jesse. So finally he'll be back on a bike, and
Just sold my car.
he's
I'm selling everything I own.
yeah. I told him, look, dude, you're young enough. You don't have any kids. You can live off only a motorcycle for a while.
Yeah. You got to make sacrifices to have the cool shit. So that's
Yeah,
what I'm
I
doing.
think it's a good idea, just so you can kind of see what it's like to only live on a bike for a while. Probably not the most responsible thing, but fuck, we ride motorcycles. How
Yeah,
responsible is
I
that?
mean,
Anyway, yeah. So if you caught the last podcast, we were down at our good buddy Mark from Texas Performance. If you don't follow him, God damn it, why haven't you followed this guy
God
yet?
damn it!
Check him out, man. We finished that Softail that he was working on, and I don't know if you saw pictures of that, but it came out pretty
Fucking love it.
fantastic. Had a great time at Giddy Up, man. Mark was fucking on one.
He was on a bunch.
A bunch of monsters.
Yeah, dude. He needs to quit drinking all those fucking monsters. He's
Dude
gonna kill himself.
was like literally getting no sleep leading up to Giddy Up, and then it didn't help that we came in his shop and did a fucking 4-hour, or actually a 5-hour podcast. I actually was so drunk I lost an hour, the first hour of that podcast.
Yeah.
So that was another reason why I was super fucking bummed. And
I tried to find it. I tried to fix
yeah.
it, but I'm only so good.
Yeah, but definitely, man, check out Mark at Texas Performance MC. Great friend of mine, as always. We actually are finally getting some new sponsors coming in. We're just waiting on their what they want us to talk about.
Right.
And also, actually, this podcast is with Danger Dan. So you're going to get to hear a little bit more about him, his shop, or his podcast, and
thing.
the MC Shop Tees,
Yeah.
and all the shit he does. I think he was coming down with the flu when we went over his shop, so he was super out of it.
Yeah, he said he was feeling pretty shitty. So,
But
I mean, we're thankful that he even let us come out there.
Yeah,
with the
I
fact
mean,
that he was feeling like that. So.
we just, like I said, being here in town, we've been having a hard time lining up certain people to get on here. So we kind of just had to take the moment we had free to run out there to do the podcast, and he was free to do the podcast, even though he was under the weather. So, but yeah, we sat down with him. He talks a lot about the MC Shop Tees, which you'll probably hear about that. But more importantly, you'll get to hear a little bit about him and how he got into the podcast game. If you didn't know, he kind of inspired us to get into it.
Yeah.
Just an all-around good dude, and so fuck it, man. We're just happy to get him on there to let you hear his shit. So fuck it.
Fuck it. Check it out. Oh, also, I'm thinking about doing a new intro. So on probably not the next podcast we release, but the one after that, it might be different. Just letting you guys know, so you're not like, oh, what the fuck. Later.
Hey guys, you ready to let the dogs out?
Fast Life Podcast.
Fuck, man, like, what are you doing out there? I'm like, I'm fucking taking my time.
Yeah.
Riding there, like, what do you want me to do? Hurry up and get there so I can fucking hang out at the hotel with you dipshits?
Right, the day I was so burnt out on Daytona. By the time I think you showed up, we were over it. We were ready to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, you'd been there for like 3 days. 3 days is like I don't even know if I made it for 3 days. That's true.
Yeah,
I left from the races. Like, I was
Oh yeah,
just
that's
like,
right. You just.
I'd seen too many people in a 3-day span where I just had to leave. Like, that was it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you were overwhelmed
The cops are so fucking bad down there. Like, just
in Daytona.
yeah, dude.
Really?
Like, I was scared to drink or anything out there, Especially on that road where like Annie Oakley's and what's the other one, Iron Horse and all that.
I'm
shit.
more worried about the fucking drivers out there and the
They
other
act-
fucking dumbass bikers.
They, I feel like all the locals there do not want you there. At
Yeah,
all.
they're just like, fuck, if I run one over.
Well,
Like,
I think
they plan on like 10 people dying every year. They're like, oh, well, it's just gonna be one of those 10. No big deal.
Don't they have that same kind of thing where it's like in Sturgis, when you can like go on the internet, go to the Sturgis thing, and it has like a number of how many people have died at that event this year.
Yeah, at Sturgis, there's a like website
There's like
you get
a-
on, and
it's
you
like
can send me
updated
Brex,
every day.
DWIs, all that shit.
Have you been to the fucking road in Texas that's got the revolving sign that says this many people have died on this road this year?
No,
I see that all the time. It's all over the place, and I always like I start remembering it and go, oh shit, 40 more people died since last time I saw this.
Where do you see
They put them on those fucking.
They're all over Dallas.
Those readouts they put everywhere.
yeah, the digital.
Oh, I haven't seen this one down on the Twisted Sisters. It's like got revolving numbers on it, or maybe it's just like I can't remember what it is.
Oh,
but
like
it
down there
changes.
on that road? Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense down there. So, are we doing it already?
Yeah, we're already going.
All right, so fuck, man, what's it like being on that side of the mic?
I'm always on this side of the mic, dude.
What are you talking about? No, you're not.
We're asking the questions.
You are being podcasted.
I mean, it's a podcast. Like I feel like this is gonna be pretty much the same way we do it, or I always do it.
I was
Yeah.
talking to Jason on the way up here. I'm like, we're going to Danger Dan's house to do a podcast with him. And I feel like what's gonna happen is he's gonna podcast us on our own podcast.
See, I don't look
like
at it
some
that way.
podcastception.
It's a podcast session. We're in a podcast that's how would you
I was like, we're gonna be doing a podcast. The next thing I know, he's gonna bust out his shit. He's gonna podcast our podcast.
I mean, I see what you're saying. Like when Brent came up here from the salvage show, we get into it, and then like 45 minutes later, he's like, "Man, I'm doing all the talking. What happened here?"
That's what it's about. They hear, man.
You know, if we could get people to do all the talking on ours, we'd be way better.
It's not that we. It's not that we. If I would just shut the fuck up,
Yeah, that's what it is.
It really is, man.
dude. I
told you about that from the get-go.
Yeah.
It's more about listening.
Yeah, it is, and I've been trying to really make that a part of my thought process every time we do it.
Jason's gotten way better at it until
Yeah.
he's drunk.
Dude.
And then when he's
No,
drunk,
I mean, I feel like when he was drunk, it was good
he was
too.
listening. Okay, did you listen to the one that they just did with the Joe?
I just imagine him like,
Nah, dude, I was so fucking
Dude, he
drunk.
was
There.
fucked.
And I felt so bad when we released it because Joe's story, like I lost 45 minutes of it because
yeah, how the fuck did you do that?
I don't know. I'm not fucking him. I don't know how to work that thing.
Well, what happened was he was drunk trying to set this shit up.
Yeah.
And he was like fucking like recording it wrong. For one, he recorded it in like stereo, so he had 1 and 2 like mixed.
Yeah.
So it was a stereo fucking image, and that's why Mark's on
An
the right.
image?
Yeah. So like the stereo is spaced, so it recorded like that mic right there.
Oh
comes
no,
in
I know
black.
exactly what you're saying. You just said image and it threw me off.
Yeah, it's a stereo image.
I don't know.
It's an image?
Dude, I mix music, man. You're not pulling one on
I
me.
thought this was like audio, not imagery.
Yeah, but it's the
Is
same
it
way.
a JPEG?
It's the same way the describe guitar is like, oh, that guitar's bright or it's dark.
Okay,
you know what I
okay.
mean?
All right.
They have to use weird words to describe sound because you can't see it.
Well, I
I'll
think
take that.
the main thing about that pod. Well, here's the deal. So it was pre-Giddy Up, right? I'm so fucking excited to go to Giddy Up, because Daytona was a disaster for me as far as like happiness level. So
He was on The Sims like -4. I gotta go home.
So I got my homie Joe that I just kicked it with in Daytona's here. I'm getting to hang out with FXR Mike and Mark and all my friends. We're gonna be. I'm just like a fucking kid going to get a toy at Toys R Us. You know what I'm saying? I'm so fucking happy.
With your new toy hauler?
Yeah. It's okay.
Hey man, it's not a trailer.
It's not a toy hauler.
It's not a toy
It's
hauler?
a fucking van just like yours.
I know, and my van is a toy hauler.
Okay,
Sometimes
I just thought
throw
you were
my
trying to-
toy in the back of it and I haul it around.
So
I
yeah,
think
it
that's
is.
a cool- that's
I
a
actually
cool-ass
love
way
it,
to
man.
do it.
It's a fucking toy box on wheels, and it's a cabin on wheels.
Yeah.
It's a fucking stabbing cabin.
I was about to
We
say
definitely,
that.
we definitely we christened it in Giddy Up, so for sure, you know what I mean?
Yeah, your brother let the cat out the bag. He said you just fucking threw your bike in there and took off with nothing else.
Yeah. And then he like hit me up. Hey, we gotta do this and this.
I wanted to see if it would fit in there, and it did. So
And then
I
he
just
got so fucking excited. Okay, for one, so I show up to work and he's got the van and he's like sitting there on his phone or whatever and he's like,
I'm on van
he's
van
like,
life IG.
he's
and
van
shit.
lifing and shit. He's super stoked. He starts talking about it. I pull up. He's fucking putting a radio in it already.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got me a badass double din.
He had already
Apple
been to
CarPlay,
fucking
all that
car
shit.
toys and shit. Already got himself a radio. It's like, what, 10, 11, something like that? And I'm like, okay, dope. Like, you got a van. And then fucking 5 minutes later, he's like, let's go to lunch, man. I want to fucking...
You want to drive it?
You want to drive it? Hey, go give me some monsters. Drive the van. Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, we were stoked about it. I mean, I'm stoked about it just because of the fact it's a fucking van and I get to be around it. You know. He's stoked about it because
it is cool.
No, because it also means, like, you know, when we do those California trips and shit like that, it's like we're not gonna be sleeping in the fucking car, like.
Yeah, because we'll have them loaded up with bagger parts and bike parts that we can't lay the seats back. So now we'll be able to lay all that shit back and just fucking, you know, whatever needs to happen.
You know, one of us can be driving, the other one can be sleeping in the back. So that way, it's like, for one, it's gonna be more comfortable.
Be masturbating back there. All the time.
Got a curtain like in the fucking Workaholics. That's my jerk off corner. No.
Jerk off stations.
Yeah. So so like I can be driving or whatever. He can be back there masturbating, whatever the fuck he wants to do, and then we don't have to stop and sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's hard as fuck.
Me and my wife in May we're gonna drive out to. We were gonna do it every year. I do that ride to Cali, so this time we're gonna do it in the van.
Yeah.
And go camp at like Monument Valley, and you know, go through Monterey and do all that shit. So.
Do all the cool Cali shit.
Did you say you have a hard time falling asleep?
Yeah, dude. Always have a hard time unless I'm like driving.
Yeah,
unless I'm driving.
I can fall asleep so good on my bike, in my van, driving, not driving. Whenever I get comfortable, I can fucking turn it off.
See, I'm just not that guy, man. I have to have my balls out. My fucking leg has to be at a direct angle to a certain part of my body. My arms have to be spread. Like, I can't sleep like that at a gas station.
Yeah. Sounds awful.
Yeah, it is. It's like a curse, you know? It's like you want to go and do all this traveling and shit, and then it's like, well, yeah, I guess I'll just sleep right here.
Anyway, this podcast is about you.
I told you he was gonna do this shit. He's got me fucking bamboozled right now.
So after I've listened to pretty much every podcast that you came out with, and you're at
all 104.
You're 104 now. I have not listened to all of them, but I have really gone through quite a few of them. Usually I go off FXR Mike because he's the one that is like he's the Yelp of the podcast industry.
Yeah, he really fucking is.
Realistically, if he says it's good, then I know it's fire. So I listen to everything that he puts out there. And then of course, you know, when I have time, I just start letting it loop and go through and play all of them. But I guess I only know about you based on what I've heard you tidbits of your podcast talking about your past. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I know you were in a band. I know you used to skate. I know you was in a band and you used to see all these people doing biker shit out there, and then you started want to be in a band if y'all rode to these things. And then of course,
what happened was I just got a motorcycle, and you know, we were gonna go on the road again, and I was like, fuck, I'm taking my bike. You know, that was a no-brainer, really.
Yeah,
for real.
Surprised motorcycles don't tear apart more bands.
I'm trying to get it to tear apart his band.
Yeah.
You got a band still?
Yeah,
still.
never gonna quit it.
So, like, I guess, man, I feel so weird asking you questions because it's
shoot them my way. What do you got?
I just want to know like a brief history, but in depth.
Of Danger Dan.
There you
go.
You did it yourself.
So my parents had sex.
Right.
That's how it started.
Is that where we're starting from?
I think.
You think it was a quickie, or you think they took their time? You think
I don't know. I think.
Were they married?
Absolutely not. I don't think so. I think their anniversary is like right around the same time as my birthday.
Well, fuck
so if you can do the math on that one. Let's see. So I grew up in Arlington, Grand Prairie area, right there when I was young.
North
and
or
then
south?
Right on the border, right there by 360.
Like Dalworthington?
No, like Grand Prairie. The neighborhood was Nottingham, and we lived on Robin Hood Street. I think that was the sign for the rest of my life. Fucking
the fuck out of here.
Steal from the rich and give to the poor. So that's pretty much how I got here.
I like that leap right there.
No, man, So actually, there's a funny story in Nottingham. That's where I first rode a motorcycle for the first time. And I've always approached everything like just with 100% confidence that I can do it, right?
Yeah.
So I go over to my buddy's house, and they had just rebuilt this it was like a Suzuki RM 80 or something. You know, it was like fucking blue and yellow. And they were like, "Oh, you know how to ride bikes?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I know how to ride a motorcycle." And so I just fucking took off. First gear, pin, just wrapped out, dude, just riding around this fucking hayfield. And next thing you know, they come running after me. They're fucking yelling and screaming like I'm obviously doing something wrong. I think I'm dragging something. I'm looking behind me.
Kickstands.
I stop, and they're like, "I thought you knew how to do this." And I'm like, "Yeah, what the fuck's wrong?" And they're like, "You didn't shift gears." And I was like, "Well, I didn't get to the end of first, you know? Like, because I was just pinning it, you know? Like, I thought you didn't switch gears until...
Oh, you think this is Forza?
I don't know what I thought it was. But that brand new motor that they just rebuilt, I pretty much trashed right there on the spot.
Hell yeah. That's a way to get into it.
So that's how I learned to ride motorcycles, was just acting like I could do it. And
I got on the Sportster, and
I used to let him ride bikes in the shop that were there for insurance purposes.
That was the first time I really
He could
rode.
not fuck it up any worse than it already was.
Yeah.
So
I would ride him. We had a shop that was like right in like 2 loops right there.
like you had to
So
do
I'd
a
ride
loop
him.
to get to it on the highway. So
Yeah,
it was like
so I would
a
do
2 mile
loops.
thing, you know?
And then that got me like comfortable with it. I'd already been riding dirt bikes before, and then I got that Sportster, and I was like riding it fine, but I didn't trust myself. And then he was like, I'm like 2 weeks into it, and he's like, "Let's fucking go to Austin." I'm like, "Fuck, man." So I did that, and that was like the crash course.
that's the way to learn.
I didn't fucking die. So
Yeah.
and then I
God, I
rode
wanted them to.
I rode to Sturgis
He was
like
fucking
what 2 months
crying.
after that. Yeah, I was crying like a bitch.
So it was last year you rode for the first time on the street?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it was my first time riding, and then fucking 2 months later I rode to Sturgis.
I mean, that's the way to do it. That's how you
Yeah,
learn.
that was a fucking crash course. Like I'm pretty good
What,
now.
you rode the Sportster to Sturgis?
They rode
No,
the
no, I
Dyna.
rode the Dyna.
Okay.
I dropped the Dyna too.
Yeah,
Told y'all about
fucking
that.
Decatur.
Yeah.
You
It
didn't
was
get very
raining.
far before you dropped it,
Fuck
huh?
no, dude.
So what you were doing how old were you when you fucking first did it? Like fucking youngin' or what?
I don't know. I moved away from Grand Prairie in 6th grade, so that was 4th or 5th grade.
Damn, you're way back there.
Yeah, it was just fucking dirt bikes, little 50s. I think after
Yeah.
that, I think maybe before that I'd ridden a 50. You know, and a 50 didn't have any gears. You just fucking wrap it out.
So that's what you were used to?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, it's like I learned on dirt bikes, and then I didn't think that same concept would apply to motorcycles. So that's
Street bikes?
What the fuck ever.
I got you. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, so it's like I was like nervous about that. You know what I mean? So it's then again, I don't really approach anything with confidence.
Totally not.
Yeah, I mean, I think when I started riding on the street, no, I didn't. When I first started, I didn't give a shit. I was in the point in my life where I didn't have any fucks to give about anything.
Right.
But later on, when I got a Harley, I was more worried about like everybody else. You know,
Yeah.
like fucking getting on the highway and just being, you know.
This is your bubble.
Yeah, like there's nothing
Yeah.
around. I'm just on the top of this bike where anybody could just run up
Yeah.
and fucking run into my leg, and there it goes.
And there it goes.
Yeah.
What was it like? You know, when you were in the band and you were traveling and shit, and like being in all these different places. I mean, did you always grow up like traveling like that?
No,
So
fuck
was it-
no.
or was
That's
that
why
like a culture shock.
I mean, we, you know, my family, we did a lot of traveling, like as a family. Like early on, my mom would take us to different places, and then we would go. Like I got a bunch of cousins. We'd all go different places. There was a lot of camping and cabins. We did. I mean, hotels. Maybe not like tent camping.
Yeah.
But never. No, I didn't start traveling until I was with the band, and that was just fucking hop in the truck and go. We never even had a van. It
So
was always
when you
truck.
bought your first Harley, was that before? That was after the band thing, right?
Yeah, well, I'd been playing for a while, and then what happened was we had no fucking money. My wife was living at. I mean, we were living at my wife's parents' house, right on the other side of this
Right. I
property.
mean, you're in a band, so
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
that's what I get all the time.
So I got my wife pregnant and went and got a job. And I was thinking, oil field, like that idea of working.
Oh, like you're just gonna fucking hit
7 days. Well, no, just like 7 days on and 7 days off. Like that schedule just sounded fucking great to me.
Yeah.
And I'd seen how much money people were making in the oil field.
Right.
So I tried to do that like out in West Texas, and it was like at that point where they'd laid a bunch of people off and they were starting to hire back on. So there were so many people with experience that
needed a job
that I wasn't getting.
Yeah, and
one.
you were
So
just like fresh.
I got on Craigslist and found this company in Wyoming, Singletary Waterworks or some shit like that. And hit them up. I was like, hey, I want a fucking job. And they hired me. So I flew up there and I worked an entire winter in Wyoming, living in this fucking trailer in this small town called Moorcroft. There was like 3 bars and 1 restaurant and trailers. Mm-hmm. And it was pretty fucking epic, really.
It sounds like a good time.
Yeah, 3 bars and 1 fucking restaurant. Yeah. So you already know what the town's about.
Yeah.
And it was cold as fuck. I went up there when the weather was nice and worked all winter until the weather got not nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then moved back home. And I thought at that point I'd have enough experience to get a job in Texas.
So did your wife go out there with you?
No, she stayed here. I would come back and see her every once in a while.
Yeah.
But I saved up some money. I got a kid coming.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I get back to Texas and I was like, fuck, I got a kid coming. Mm-hmm. I cannot look like a pussy in front of my kid.
Right.
So I went and spent all the money we had on a Harley. My first Harley.
That's the way
and
to do it.
we were back to being broke again.
I thought you were going to say something totally different.
That's the way to do
good.
it.
That's really good.
Oh, man.
What did you think I was going to say?
I don't know, a minivan.
You sound like me with music.
No,
you sound like me with music equipment.
A fucking motorcycle with all our money. And we talked about it, me and my wife. I was like going to spend,
Y'all
a
made
small
budget.
amount of money.
Y'all made a budget. And you were like, fuck that.
And then I found this fucking, what I thought was a great deal at the time. It was like a 2007 Softail Heritage Classic. And it had like 6,000 miles on it. Guy wanted, I don't know, 11 grand.
Yeah.
So
and you did
so
it.
I gave him all the money. No, I called my wife. I was like, man, I know I talked about spending like half our money, but I found this sweet deal, and she was just like, just go fucking buy it,
That's cool.
No, I was just like,
at least she was
so
like supportive of it.
Oh, fuck, my wife is so amazing. It's not even right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even right.
So did you find a job back here, or what after?
Yeah, I found a job. Well, my dad, we wanted to start fucking buying investment properties. Mm-hmm. So he kind of got that idea in my head. He didn't want me to fucking take off and start working again out of town with the kid coming. So he figured out a way where we could do something together, keep me in town, give me a little freedom to help with the fucking kid. And so we started buying and flipping properties. And learning how to do that, which, there is a fucking learning curve there.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta know what you're buying and shit, huh?
And it was right around the time, in Wyoming, I didn't watch TV. Like we had a TV, but I think it only played DVDs.
Yeah.
But so there's a bunch, I'm assuming my dad probably saw all these TV shows about fucking people buying
and selling
houses
property,
and flipping, and just real estate is always a good investment. It's never. You can obviously do bad at it, but it's safer than a lot of things. You know, it's safer than going, I'm going to start a motorcycle painting company.
Exactly. You saw the video today.
So we did that, and it gave me time to play music still. So, playing local shows, band wanted to go on tour. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Right. So you started doing the band stuff on tour after your first kid, and
I'd been doing it before that.
Oh, okay.
Before that too.
What's that like? I mean, I don't know if you can really explain it the way I'm like dreaming you would in my mind, but like, what's it? That's got to be a rad experience, just being on the.
Oh yeah, it's
road
fucking great.
friends.
You go to a different town every night, a new bar, bunch of new faces, the same booze at every bar.
Yeah.
You fucking drink all of that you can. You sleep where the fuck ever, and you wake up and you go someplace else and you do it again.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun. It's kind of like riding a bike across country.
Yeah, that's the fucking goal.
So that's what I did next. I was like, I got this fucking Harley, and we were gonna do a tour from Texas to the West Coast. Mm-hmm. And right before that, my bike started making some fucking weird clicking noise. And I take it to the old graybeard down the road, the Wizard, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck is this, man? He was like, oh, it's a lifter. I'm like, yeah, fucking right. Like, what is a lifter, and how do you know that that's what's making the noise? And so I tore into that fucking twin cam, and sure enough, the lifter, the little fucking clip at the top had come loose, and it was making the clicking noise. So, you know, I didn't have money to like pay a dealership to do any of this, so I looked on the internet. I fucking got some bolt cutters and just cut my push rods out and took all that shit out of there. And you know, in those 07, they had the spring cam chain tensioners.
Yeah.
And mine had like a groove war in it. But I was like, I thought that that's just how it came, was like this track for the chain to run through. And I talked to multiple people. They're like, you need to replace the inner cam bearings and those fucking tensioners while you're in there fucking with this lifter. And I'm like, nah, I don't need to do all that. It's just the lifter, you know? It's only got, I think at that point it probably had 10,000 miles on it. Maybe more. I don't know. Yeah. No, maybe it had like 18. I think that's what it was, 18 when I did it. And so I get a new push rods, get new lifters. I'm putting it all back together. And the fucking chain tensioner breaks as it's going back in. So I was like, fuck, I guess these guys are right.
Well, it's good that he broke in and not while you turned it on.
Exactly. So I got the new tensioners, and I went ahead and got the inner cam bearings. And then when I pulled the inner cam bearings out, fucking one of the cages was broke, so that was fixing to go. And I put it all back together, got it back together like the day before we were supposed to go to California.
Right.
And it worked. I was fucking thinking it was going to blow up the whole way there.
Yeah, dude, you told the story, and I was like, I already know. Like, his shit's going to not make it.
It made it. But that gave me all the confidence in the world. I'm like, I can work on any of that shit now, dude. It's all on the internet.
And that was like your first time tearing into anything like that?
Absolutely.
I mean, fuck. I mean, I'd probably feel pretty confident about it after. If I successfully did some shit like that, I'd be like, you know what?
It's a crazy feeling when you're going out of town on something you don't know if you'll be coming back to town on. It's
probably every time I leave town. That's
even crazier.
That's how I felt every time I went somewhere on the FXR out of town. Like the first trip to California, obviously we talked about it 1,000 times, but that was a fucking shit show, right? And then Sturgis, you're like, all right, if you just make the Sturgis, I'm good to break down in Sturgis. I got plenty of friends there that can trailer it home for me if it don't work, you know. Or then you come back and I think I'm gonna go to Tennessee now, and then you do that, and you're like, fuck, you're like playing with your luck at that point.
Yeah.
And,
do it on a 60-year-old motor.
Yeah, I'm working my way to that.
Because
he's then when his way down.
You're like, I may not make it out of town. You know, like kicks. It may not even start up when I go to. I'm packing all my shit on my bike. It may not even fucking start after that. Because I'm the one that does all the work on it.
The whole trip's canceled for me.
Yeah.
No. It doesn't get canceled ever. You just gotta fucking start working at it.
See, I wish there was more people that said shit like that. Instead of just being like, well, I guess I'm just gonna go home.
I've never, you know, if I plan a trip, I'll fuck around and buy a new bike just to make sure I go on this trip. I'll be up there fucking filling out, you know, trying to get my grandma to co-sign on me and shit and stuff like that, trying to make this trip.
It's like you plan these trips and then you get somebody and they're like, can't go, man, my fairing bracket's fucked up or something. Like dumb
just
shit.
Some easy.
My fan bracket?
Fairing.
Oh.
And he's like, dumb shit. And they're like, well, I'm not making it, man. I can't, it's 2 days. I can't replace it that fast.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
Yeah.
No, and those are the kind of friends I don't keep in my life
like
anymore.
Before Giddy Up, you know, on the way back from Florida, I fucked up my panhead motor. Now, Bacon sent me, like, he literally within 2 days, I had everything to put my panhead motor back together. Because I hit him up. I was like, dude, what the fuck, man? I need some shit. Giddy Up's coming up. So he got it all to me. But after fucking around with these panheads, I was just like, dude, these things are fucking trash. I mean, they could have made it. I could have put them back on. It probably would have ran just fine for Giddy Up. But I was over it. I wanted to put a little bit more time into this motor for the rest of the year. So I threw in a whole nother motor and transmission in my bike. And we put it together the night before and then took it apart twice, put it back together.
God damn.
And then woke up the next morning and went to Giddy Up.
And it made it?
No, it didn't make it.
Oh.
No,
one time I'm thinking like, it made it.
It fucking didn't make it. I made it like an hour away and it quit running.
Oh, fuck, man.
But it was a fucking battery.
You had so many battery problems
on that
thing?
dude.
Are you wiring these
You go through
yourself?
batteries more than anybody I've ever met. Like
Yeah.
all those batteries. That
So what it is, like that one, it was a gel cell, and so when I put this motor in, you know the way I do it, I fucking cinch down the back motor mount, and then at the front I, you know, try and shim it if it's got any space to shim underneath the motor mount. Well, this one, I couldn't get the bolts in it after I tightened down the rear ones. So I loosened up the rear ones, got the front ones in there, and then never tightened down the rear ones. So I had like this fucking gnarly vibration, you know, and it was keeping me from going very fast. And finally I found, after one battery fucking broke, I got it cinched down, and then the other battery fucking broke. The brand new one, even though I took it in after that, and had him test it before I jacked with all my fucking charging components at Bacon's for like 5 hours. And but I think that vibration just caused those gel cells to break.
Yeah, just broke them up.
Yeah. And last year I was going through batteries just because I rode so fucking much.
Yeah, dude. How many miles did you totally get?
I mean, and I don't run I don't have any fuses, there's nothing, no breakers, no fucking relays, no nothing. I mean, everything is wired together.
Straight.
Which is probably a terrible way to go about it, because if something does short out, it'll fry everything.
What is that vice grip holding together?
That vice grip?
Yeah.
It's not holding anything, it's just holding itself on there.
Oh, there you
instead
go.
of
Just in
sticking
case
it in
you
my
need
tool bag. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, just
I got to learn the ways of the chopper, man.
dude, do you know how you do that? You go buy one and you just ride it around.
Yeah.
You go
start
figure out your own way.
Yeah, you start fucking shit up and you figure it out.
It looks super simple, so I guess it'd be all right.
It's super, anybody can do it, really.
So what was your favorite trip that you took last
Anybody
year?
can do it. Takes a drink, looking at you.
Anybody can.
I'm definitely going to do it. I want to make sure that I do one complete cross-country trip on a hardtail something.
Really?
Yeah, before I'm...
What's your motivation behind that?
Hearing guys like you and your podcast and stuff like that, and then, you know, just all the fucking propaganda that's
I mean,
out
if
there.
I was smart, I would be doing it on a fucking brand new bagger like you got.
Yeah, but I'm about, like, my motto in life is experiences, you know what I mean? And if I'm
You know
gonna
what
have-
you'll get out of fucking riding a hardtail across the country? An experience.
Exactly. So, I want to be that old fucker that has a lot of stories, man. You know what I mean? I want to.
Old fucker that's got a messed up back and a fucked up leg.
I'd rather have it from that than sitting there on my knees doing bondo on fucking doors and shit.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're all gonna be fucked up when we get older. It's just how we get to that point
How we
that's gonna
age.
be.
No, I'm not trying to deter you, but
Yeah.
I was just curious. I mean,
Trust me. I'm all, you know, after Giddy Up and hanging with Oliver and Mike and all them, like, I'm totally on board for the whole performance, air quotes, chopper thing.
so what is a performance chopper? Explain this one to me.
I don't know if we've coined it exactly yet, but it's a nice blend of, you know, so it has suspension on there, so you know, you're not really running Springer. I guess you could.
A fucking Springer is suspension. Don't be fucking like throwing my shit totally underneath
So
the bus.
is that Springer right there? Is that an Olin's front end? So those Olin Springs.
I didn't say it was top-notch suspension. I just said it's suspension.
Well, I don't know if you could actually coin like what is considered performance or not. I think it's just kind of more of a look that, you know, kind of like
So
Oliver's.
you want
kinda-
aggressive choppers?
I'm probably making this shit up as I go right
Well,
now.
you definitely are, but that's what I'm asking. I'm asking you to do this.
Blowing smoke out your ass right now.
And then, you know, put a fairing on it, you know. Something.
So, a performance chopper. I mean, when you say performance chopper, I think of a fucking swing arm chopper.
Yeah.
That's got a nice big seat and some bags and a fairing.
So an
yeah,
FXR.
most likely.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just there's a couple bikes. They probably already have their own name for it. I'm just kind of coining it the way I see it. Like, that's what I think.
I mean,
it
I
looks
think
like.
Zombie Mike's bike's a performance
That's
chopper.
a fucking
Yeah.
aggressive looking chopper.
It's an aggressive, but I think like
That's what I think he's talking about.
I think a more Oliver's bike is what I'm
So
digging.
off the
Well,
wall,
Oliver's,
crazy shit.
dude, that guy is.
He's on like his own level.
He is building some of the raddest, most fucking unique, modern style motorcycles
Yeah.
Yeah.
that they're out there. Right?
He's
100%.
putting a twist on like newer dynas and shit that, you know, is completely his own you know, touch, and it's cool because he's not like, I guess you could say, as gay as I was when I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get into dynas, I'm gonna fucking put a fucking fairing on it like everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, he's kind of like, fuck, I like dynas, but I got this chopper background, and I see an area I can, put things that might not have a purpose but look cool and make it more nostalgic or whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. And that shit's it's inspiring. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know, man. I want to do one, and plus, like, learning how to weld somewhat is kind of like boosted the confidence of like wanting to take on a project and actually feel like you put some of that frame together or made a fender or whatever the case may be. So it's more like I want to build one. Like, I don't want to buy one. Trust me, I look at them all day. I'm like, oh, that one's only $4,000. It's exactly what I want it to look like. Or it's $6,000. I'm like, man, I could probably swing it, but I feel like I would be,
cheating yourself.
I'd be cheating myself. I would never be totally happy with it. You know what I mean? Like, I could never buy a bike that was already painted by somebody else unless, you know what I mean? Like, it was something like...
At all? You couldn't, like, if you like somebody else's paint style, you would...
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, I'd like to have a fucking, a Jace painted bagger in my stable at some point.
We don't do baggers anymore.
Yeah, we actually literally just...
That makes me want one even more.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I have a lot of friends out there, and we've been kicking the idea of doing, like, helmet swaps. Like, I'll paint a helmet for him, he paints one for me. That kind of shit's cool. And I would totally dig having someone that I really like their work do something for me. But
like who?
Are we podcasting me now?
Yeah.
See, this is how I get stuck doing all the talking because I have plenty to talk about, and you guys just do it to me. So
I want to say this. So you want to weld on your frame. You want to customize it your own, right?
Yeah. I want to take...
Well, you don't need, like, fancy frame jigs. You don't have to TIG weld the shit. You can get that bike right there, it's old. If I'd have known what I had when I had it, when it was nice, probably wouldn't have done this shit to it. I just sold it and bought a fucking Paco or something. But I just cut the gusset out of that neck, heated it up with a torch, and stuck a rock bar in there and bent it until I thought it looked good, and stuck the front end on it. And then I did it again because I bent it too much, and fucking bent it back. And then just cut out some plate and fucking, I thought I needed to have it fucking TIG welded in there and maybe set on a frame and put on there straight. And I take it to my buddy Tanner's place because he's a good TIG welder. And he didn't TIG weld it. I think he put a little TIG weld on it, but he was like, dude, this will be way easier with this MIG. And I was like, we can use that? And he was like, yeah, I'll be fucking fine. He's like, are you sure it's straight? And I was like, no, I mean, it's...
No.
But I didn't say, I was like, yeah, it's straight. So we fucking welded it, and he tacked in the corners and did some starts and got the machine set up and then let me finish it out. And I'm like, fuck yeah, we did this. And I get on it and just sit on the frame, and I can see that neck is so fucking out of whack and crooked and welded in place. And Tanner was like, do you like it? And I was like, I fucking love it, dude. We are done here. And it's fucking been fine, Like, I wouldn't suggest riding it without your hands on the handlebar for any amount of time, but...
It works.
I think like those shows that were on TV with, showing all the fucking fabrication and the tools that they had, like, it's all cool. Like, that's one way to do it. But you can also do it like they did back in the day, like the old man down the road. He was like, yeah, we used to fucking cut it and fucking heat it up, and we'd stick 4 fingers in there. Like, this is a 4-finger rake job, Bend it out to 4 fingers. How many degrees is that? I don't fucking know, and I don't care, Like,
there you go.
Sometimes they would just cut the bottom legs and lift the front up and bend it back.
I think that's what kind of is probably hard for guys like me who kind of grew up on those TV shows and shit like that and then going into like baggers and how precise everybody has to be and how everybody likes to talk shit about each other because, this guy doesn't use a frame jig and this guy, you know what I mean? Like all this crazy shit.
You talking shit about me because I don't use a frame jig?
No, I'm saying that's what the scene is like. Everybody's people just get on Instagram and Facebook and social media and that scene just to find shit to talk shit about people on, you know what I mean? And then you come around and you get around this scene and the other scenes that, like the Dyna stuff, and it's not like that as much, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's cooler. I think a guy that can ride his shit across the country that fucking builds it in his garage, with a minimal amount of tools. I got a lot of respect for guys like that, that aren't using not that they wouldn't, like if I'd have had a frame jig, I'd have fucking used it, but it's more about and when I built this, I didn't have another bike at the time. So,
Yeah.
Of course I wasn't going to cut that back out and retry it. Because
Yeah.
that was going to take time,
Yeah.
Just made shit out of necessity to get this thing back on the road. And,
There's a unexplainable satisfaction for me, at least, when you are building a bike or whatever you're doing to it, whether it is just modifications or whatever you want to say, like you said, once you've welded that fucking thing on, it's crooked as fuck, and you're still sitting on, you're like, fuck it, I still can't wait to ride it. Like that's almost like, in your mind, it's almost more powerful than your dick talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get it done. I want to go ride this thing. You know what I mean? So
I don't know about that, but it was close.
It's
definitely close.
there until he said that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, nah, man,
I thought it was good.
My dick's the fucking all-powerful wizard, man.
So after that, I mean, fuck, dude, you still on that Softail now? When you were doing?
Oh no, so I like to drink a lot, dude. And I did that. Somehow I was able to travel around on the bike with the band, drinking and playing music, and not go to jail out there. And at this point, I'd probably gotten, I don't know. I have 5 DWIs.
Damn.
Okay, so the last one I got, I was in my truck, and I was driving the wrong way down the interstate, fucking ran into somebody. Somehow I didn't kill him. But that was like the moment, well, it was a couple hours later when I realized that I guess I probably shouldn't drink,
Yeah.
In the last 2 DWIs I got, I thought I had it under control, because both of those nights I passed my keys off, or I'd made, plans to not have to drive, and then, but I get so excited when I get drunk, and I guess I just decided to go places.
You found some keys.
Yeah, I got my keys back.
Yeah.
It usually happens that, for us Texas people, people get drunk and they're at their house and they're chilling, and then they're like, I want some Whataburger.
Yeah.
And they and the cops just prey on them at 12 or 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. All these cars wrapped up around Whataburger trying to get some fucking taquitos
every
and shit.
single one of them drunk.
Yeah, all those dudes are drunk.
Yeah, I mean, the first one I got, I was fucking drunk, and it was like a fucking Monday night or something, and I was 17, and I thought I was going to go get some pussy. North side.
Dick talking.
Dick took over.
Yeah.
And, that was the first one. So, yeah, anyways, I quit drinking and decided that I wasn't going to travel as much.
Mm-hmm.
You think that played a part with
And I got a fucking old shitty bike. In that trip to California, I met these guys, Mark and Wade.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed like there's a guy named Alex, too. Anyways, they've got a company called Black Market Art.
Mm-hmm.
And they were sponsoring my friend's band, Whiskey Dick, who was out on the road with us. And, I met them, and they what they do is they do T-shirt art with tattoo artists from all over the world. Mm-hmm. So, you buy a shirt from them, it's got some art on it from fucking Rick Walters. And it's got a tag on there that has Rick Walters. It's like his business card is the tag for that T-shirt. And in their shop, they had these magazines that they had ads in, and one of those magazines was Show Class Magazine.
Mm-hmm.
I started flipping through that and seeing these fucking badass choppers, and then I see the badass chopper that they've got, and I was like, this twin cam ain't fucking cool anymore.
It's not, yeah.
And that's really what started getting me looking into the older bikes and building my own chopper.
Yeah.
And once I got that DWI, that last one, and quit drinking, that I was like, fuck, I got to do something else. Something's got to happen with these hands.
Yeah, you just
and I quit
restless.
playing music. I wasn't, I wasn't going to put myself in the bars weekend after weekend. Because back then, I pretty much played music for booze.
Yeah.
That's I
usually
worked
how
a
it goes.
full-time job until I was on tour, and then I still played music for booze and somehow, made it. But, so then I traded my twin cam. This old man I found on Craigslist, he was like, needs to get rid of his chopper. He's like, fucking got some back cancer, back something. His doctor won't let him ride a hardtail. Mm-hmm. So I go over there and I'm like, well, fuck, let's just trade, here's a Softail. And he traded me the Softail for that frame right there, a nose cone shovel, chopper that he'd had for years. and I rode that around, rode it up to New Mexico, and just fucking tore it to pieces in the mountains, like down some back dirt roads. My buddy Tyler used to have this event called the fucking Taos Desert Run or something. Yeah, and I saw that in Show Class magazine. There was this ad, Taos Desert Run, and it had 4 fucking beautiful topless girls. I was like, yeah, I'm going there.
Yeah, I'm going.
That's fucking deal set.
Yeah.
I'm buying a chopper and I'm going to the
Hey,
fucking
did you
Taos
happen to
Desert
see an
Run.
ad for big dick pills anywhere in the magazine?
We had a big long talk about this on another podcast
Yeah.
I
about
must have not heard this
magazines.
podcast.
No.
It was me. It was.
I don't think they have big dick pills
no,
advertised.
Show Class. They
in Show Class.
probably weed those out. But when you
Yeah.
go pop open the Hot Bike magazine or something, you're gonna get like
Easy
Harbor
Rider.
Freight. You're gonna get Harbor Freight ads, and then in the back, where they have all the squares, you're gonna probably see a big dick pill or some shit like in there, or erectile dysfunction shit or something. You know.
Those guys need that shit. They're after that correct demographic. You know?
They're after the correct demographics.
the
Nothing
fucking
against Hot Bite Mag, but
Yeah.
some of them on there, yeah, are old as fuck.
I think some of the dudes
Yeah.
reading Hot Bite Mag might want some fucking dick
We were
pills.
thinking about doing our own magazine.
Really?
Yeah, we've been kicking.
Less
that.
lit, more hip, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying.
We've been kicking the idea around for a minute now.
You know, there's man, like
You should do a podcast.
No way, dude.
no,
This is a new magazine.
He just broke
it
the
is a
fourth
new
wall.
magazine.
Yeah, but we want to do a podcast with pictures, not video.
Podcast with pictures, so you don't have to talk as much.
Yeah, so we can just type it out. And then when Jason's drunk and he's typing, he
You know,
just
you-
he
on
don't
some of
slur
your
it.
podcasts, you said you made the reference to like how nice it is, like when you have a show class or a stag or what's the other one, Dice.
Yeah.
These magazines are quality magazines. They're cool. They're full of great photography, badass bikes. They're not full of bullshit. So you're not like 40 pages of ads for fucking trailer harnesses and shit like that.
Yeah.
So there's like this huge generational gap between guys, I feel like maybe you and me, that grew up in the 80s and 90s and shit, that have a connection to like fucking seeing your dad with the old Easy Rider magazines and shit like that. And
My dad did not have Easy Rider magazines.
well, my dad did. He loved titties growing up. So he
Loved
had all
titties.
these fucking magazines. And, I just looked at them because they had boobs in it and shit. But it wasn't. But now, like, you know how you'll see people like selling old like 80s Easy Rider magazines and shit
yeah.
like that in 70s and stuff. That is like capturing the culture of that moment at that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with Show Class and these magazines that are out now, it's like when I get them, I'm like, fuck, that's cool. This, you know what I mean? So I don't really feel like there's anything that's capturing like our kind of scene as far as like the bikes that we ride, like the Dynas and all that type of shit. There is, but it's not quality. You know what I mean? And I feel like if you show them people a quality magazine, that like when you look at it, you can be inspired from well thought out articles about the bike and well taken pictures, instead of you got a magazine with 4 features in it and it's like 40 pictures on one page. You know what I mean? There's not like when I bought Tim's magazine this weekend. Fucking beautiful photography in that thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he's fucking
He's
wonderful.
killing it,
Yeah.
Fucking killing it.
So like, if you buy a magazine, you want to see great pictures. Those pictures can be inspiring, just like a well-written article about that bike built or something. And I think there's a way you can maybe capture more in a magazine that, with the builder or the owner or the process of building it. Who cares if it takes a little bit longer, to fill this ad or to sell the story? You know what I mean? Like, that's more important. People want to see that shit, not all the ads.
Also,
Absolutely.
it's like it's physical. You know what I mean? Like all this shit is digital. Everything we do nowadays is digital. You don't physically have
Yeah,
it.
like you said,
And that makes
holding
it makes a difference in like this weird way. Like you connect with it more, I guess.
Absolutely, yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you can do podcasts and shit all day, but
See,
it's
what
just-
you're saying is there's a gap. There's a vacuum as to where there's not a quality magazine like a Dice or a Stag or a Show Class for the fucking FXRs and Dynas.
Yeah.
sort of like that. But we also we want to capture the people just as much as the bikes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, fucking
We have a lot of ideas for this thing.
Yeah, like the whole fucking, like, literally the nitty gritty of this culture. You know what I mean? Not just like, oh, hey,
And you know what's crazy
here's a
is-
magazine with a bunch of cool bikes, and, you know, if here's the guy, here's a little picture of him, and, like, his name is this, and he does this. Not like that. Like, we want to get, okay, here's the bike, and then also here's this dude doing whatever he's doing or working on it or whatever. You know, he was born and raised and da-da-da. You know, like, just...
I don't really want to, like...
It doesn't have to be like born and raised type
I
shit.
don't want to like separate, like if it was 100% everything, like I don't want to separate between only these type of bikes or this type of bike, because the Dyna FXR culture and the chopper culture really cross paths a lot in a lot of different ways, especially at events. So, you know, if it's a cool fucking bike and it's a cool story, then I would want to put it in a magazine. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't want to be biased to just this type of bike or that type of bike. And there's a lot of dudes in the Dyna FXR scene that really dig the chopper scene, that come and support Giddy Up and Born Free and buy these magazines from guys like Tim and Show Class. You know, and you don't want to discourage people to think that, oh, you're on a Dyna FXR, it's not a chopper, you're not cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like giving them something to show that their scene is still a badass scene as well. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's a baby face thought process. It could fizzle out.
Sounds like a bunch of work.
It is, and that's why I'm hoping.
So is everything else we fucking do. You know what's weird though is choppers are so much more photogenic than any other bike.
They really are.
Yeah, I can fucking take badass pictures of choppers.
There's more to
all
look
day.
at, you know.
But you know, you put a fucking bagger in front of me, and I'm like, well, I mean,
Well, I do think baggers have a curb appeal that's pretty dope. I think when you're taking pictures of shit, it's just finding the right angles to really exploit the bike.
I guess
right
it's
way.
just easier to find angles for choppers because they're so skinny. I don't know.
Well, there's a lot to customize on a chopper. Like,
Oh yeah.
where, you know, a bagger is more about the bodywork and the paint, you know,
Yeah.
and there's obviously some custom shit to be done. I mean, fucking Goose does an amazing job
Yeah.
at building those style bikes with a lot of just crazy custom work. But they're pretty much just big paint canvases.
Exactly, and that's why we got to stop painting them.
Yeah, that's why. That's okay. So that reason is why we started, and that's why we're stopping.
It's coming full circle, huh?
Yeah.
You know, Scott, is his name Scott, or why do y'all call him Randy? What is his name, Randy? Or
His
Scott?
name's Randy.
Is Randy? 'Cause I don't know why the fuck I call him. Am I calling him Scott for no reason?
I don't know why you call him Scott.
Fuck. So Randy from Chemical Candy, I mean, the way he does his paint, he doesn't want to take in the big projects, and he's got it down right. It's like you can really put in some dope artwork on smaller canvases. You know what I mean? As opposed to, you know, it's like, hey man, paint me a badass 18x24 picture, or hey man, mural this whole fucking wall, and I want it to be as badass and detailed as this picture you can do. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big price difference, but almost
also-
the time frame that it takes to do one or the other, the price doesn't become important anymore. It's just like, man, I'm losing interest or getting burnt out on this
Well, you
project.
know, and I look at it like, you know, I played drums for a long time, and you know, people, when I started touring, my drum set got littler and littler and littler, you know, to where the last show I played, I have a kick drum, a snare drum, and a hi-hat and a cymbal, you know? And I can paint the same picture with those few instruments on my drum set as some people think they need like a 10-piece drum set with all these fucking cymbals, you know,
Yeah.
like you can still get across the point
Yeah.
without
Well, I mean,
all the
once
space.
you get better at your craft with anything, you can learn how to do more with less.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, and that's kind of what we're doing. You know what I mean? It's like we're also enjoying doing more of this type of stuff, even though this isn't like a bill-paying venture. It's very fun and inspiring. You know what I mean? Like it's already changed my life from some of the people I've met and talked to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's almost like, you know,
Talking about the podcast, right?
yeah, the podcast. So, you know, I want to pour more of myself into it somehow. And, you know, so that means that I don't want to take on projects that really drain me, you know, emotionally and physically and everything else, to where I can't come and really put in some emphasis into this and how to get it to more people's ears and how to make it entertaining for them to hear.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
This is way off topic, but right on topic. And this is what people want to hear. What are you going to do to fucking FXR Mike's chopper?
We've been talking about
What are you going to do?
we've
I already know what I want to do.
I know what I wanna see.
I know what me and Mike want to do. I don't know what
I want to hear what Jace wants to do.
I think we were talking about doing like a space theme.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Space theme.
Which I've never ever in my life done. So I'm gonna be breaking out the old '80s tricks and stuff.
Yeah.
Probably go try to find some old videos of some van murals and
That's
see what we
what the
can
fuck
do.
I want to see.
Well, you know what I
Space
have
shit.
visioned? You know those guys you see on the corner of the street? They're like missing their legs or something, and they do that wicked fucking spray paint art.
Yeah.
And they just paint this like wicked space theme.
It's a space theme, but it has trees in it.
Well, it's got like fucking weird mountains.
It's got space
and
trees,
shit,
dog.
Yeah.
But it's got stars. So I see something like that. So I'm just gonna tell you what I see. So you got all these angles and these different panels, like on the tank and the fender and everything, like almost framing those in with some kind of like something, and then behind them have that space theme that like correlates from panel to panel, like you're looking out a window. And
That
all
sounds
those little things
really
are looking
fucking
into the
difficult.
same
What about-
scenery?
What about like
I get what you're
that
saying. That
scene-
sounds
Isn't
trippy.
there a scene from like Star Wars where it kind of like shows the stars kind of warping and it's got all these like you're looking in the
You
cockpit?
just said Star Wars. I just quit listening right after that.
come on.
But yeah, the same idea. Like the windows of the cockpit you're all looking into the same place. So like the windows would be the panels on
Yeah,
that fucking
exactly.
bike, where it's like
But it's all like coming. Yeah.
it all
That'd
looks
be
like
dope.
the same picture in each one of those, but it's all framed in somehow.
I think what's going to happen is we're going to probably end up going back to Mike's house and doing another podcast with him. And either before, during, or after the podcast, we'll probably be sitting there really wrapping up how and what we're going to do paint wise. Because I like,
And then it'll change once you start painting.
yeah, well, I like the idea of doing something that's completely not in my tools.
You do like that idea now.
Yeah. No, I think we already talked about doing
Okay.
all that, but the challenge is not just to find some shit and slap it on there. The challenge is how do you like warp it into something that works with custom paint for nowadays. Like, yeah, we can go find some cool shit that was on a van back in the day and just mimic that, but how do we make it now? Like, how do we put our, 2018
Are you going to
twist?
Cerakote the whole fucking thing?
I don't know what Mike wants to do.
Because that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
I'm just-
Cerakote the fucking motor.
Have you
whole
not seen all the
fucking
hate
thing.
the hate
Fucking
mail he's been getting on Instagram for
I
building?
No, I
love
haven't
it,
seen
dude.
it.
There's
God.
a fucking Instagram page dedicated to ripping on Mike.
Exactly.
I swear to God, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the one he goes?
Oh, it's
What is it? What
fucking
is it? I wanna
hilarious,
follow it.
dude.
What is it? I
Oh
wanna
my
follow it.
God. Oh,
We're gonna make
doing
that fucking page famous.
Oh, it's fucking awesome, dude. If this show makes it famous, we are fucking. Oh, I can't do it. I don't have any connection.
Yeah, me neither.
It's like fucking. I don't know what the name of it is.
I can't believe it.
hippie girls or something.
It's something choppers.
So
and
some people
something
are
like that,
just
yeah.
really fucking pissed.
Oh, it's awesome, dude. It's so awesome.
It is
and they're
fucking-
fucking hilarious memes too. Like,
Yeah.
I'll give it to those motherfuckers. They're funny as shit.
That's fucking crazy.
I love all those shit talking fucking Instagram pages, man.
Yeah.
Fucking eat that shit up, dude.
I just hope that they're all in good nature because Mike's not taking that shit serious. We're laughing about it. Like it's just all fun. You know what I
I
mean?
don't give a fuck how
I
they
think-
take it.
yeah.
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I hope they're fucking dead serious. And he's like really pissing people off.
I don't know, man. I like what he's doing. I think it's gonna be dope.
I think the
when
bike
it's
looks cool. I think
Yeah.
that
People just need to like stop being like, oh my god, it's FXR.
No, they don't. That's exactly what they need to
That's
keep
what they're
doing.
doing, and they're getting mad about it. And I'm like, just,
Fucking awesome.
That's not the point. The point is he's fucking building something that looks fucking dope, and he's doing it on.
And then
he's doing
also
on some
the
shit
point
that's
is to
pissing people
fucking
off.
Piss those people off. Like that is part of it too. Like,
I feel like I feel
he's
like
there's some of
embodying
that
the
there.
nature of what a chopper is to the people that don't you know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, who else is doing that these days?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Building a bike that's pissing people off.
You know what though?
I mean, I don't
You
know
know what,
anybody
though?
else that's accomplished that
Yeah.
right now.
That bike is gonna it's gonna take off just because of the fact that all these people are hating on it.
I think it's gonna take off because of that fucking space paint job. It's just gonna take the fuck
Take
off.
flight.
What are you talking about? It's gonna take off? Like
No,
the
I mean, like-
popularity.
Yeah, dude.
No,
'cause
that
all
ain't
these,
happening.
No. Because look, it might take off in the wrong way. Like people are gonna be like, "Man, fuck that bike."
Here's
but
the deal.
You know what?
If he pulls into Born Free, everybody's gonna know that bike for sure.
Exactly,
And
that's
they're
what I'm saying.
all gonna come look at it. I fucking guarantee.
Swear to
you.
God, dude.
Hate it
That's
or
exactly
love
how
it,
it's
they're
gonna go.
all gonna come look at that bike. No one's gonna be like, "Oh fuck that! I'm not looking at that bike. It pisses me off."
Yeah.
Which would also be equally as badass to hear and see.
Yeah, people just
A
turn
bunch
around
of
and
mad
walk off,
people like
they leave the
he
pre-party.
pulls down in the Silverado Caddy and the fucking everything just stops like music stops. everybody's just like, you lost, boy, or some shit.
You lost, boy.
That would be pretty fucking awesome.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be great. I'm excited
I
to
hope
see it
I'm right
done.
there with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd be like, Mike, don't worry, it's me.
Don't worry, it's me. He stop, like, they stop him, and you're just like, well, going around. You're on your own, Mike.
No, fuck no.
So what are the trips that like you got planned for everything? I mean,
Dude,
you did so
so-
many last year, dude.
Dude, I gotta pee.
I mean, I went to Daytona, went to Giddy Up. I'm going to the congregation on Wednesday. I'm going to ride to North Carolina.
It's a long way.
Yeah. It's a little closer than Daytona.
And a lot better scenery too. For if you took my route to Daytona.
I didn't take your route.
Yeah, exactly. You're a veteran.
And then Run to Raton. That's in, the end of July.
Yeah.
I'll go to Red River multiple times. I'm going to put on a little chopper event there for the Memorial Day rally they have going on.
Is that when you're gonna do the swap?
The swap is in August.
August.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the swap bike right behind you.
There you go.
It's coming together. About 3 days away from being done with it. The old men around here, they fucking laugh. They say everything I do is like the 45-minute Danger Dan build.
45-minute.
Because I can fucking slap some shit together for 45 minutes and make it work. What else am I going to go do? I'm going to ride to Born Free.
You're going to Born Free.
I'd like to go to Sturgis. I would like to go to the Salt Flats.
Yeah.
Just kind of winging it, I got to do, with the T-shirt company I started, I've got to, do some podcasts with some shops and go take some photos and finagle that, dealing with a new artist every month.
Yeah. How's that been?
It's a new artist every month.
The
The shops are really cool. That's what's making it worth it. Is like working with the shops. Like I've got one shop coming up. I'm not going to mention who they are. And, the artist is doing just some rad shit, man. I mean, I don't know how to talk about it without giving too much away. And I like for it to be a surprise for all the, all my subscribers, that they're the first ones to know what shop it is. I kind of fucked up on the second month. I didn't fuck up. We just tried, just to see how it played out, but I didn't like it.
It's got to be a pain in the ass dealing with like coming up with a new design with the shop and it, being up to par to what you want to represent the business. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, I thought it was just going to be no biggie. I thought I was just going to poop them out every month.
Yeah.
There's a little bit more involved in that.
So you plan on taking that even any further than it is, like with other types of content, or is it you're gonna just try to keep it as a t-shirt?
I think there might be performance upgrades at some point where like, fucking say you want a hat that month, or no, not really. I mean, I really just want to put out a T-shirt every month.
He's like, wait, no.
I'm like, that just sounds like more shit to deal with. I mean, I want to keep it simple, like kind of like my podcast. I try and keep it as bare bones, as simple as I can, so that I can consistently do it every week. I've tried to add on segments. I've got some cool ideas to do some shit, but it just, fuck. It's difficult enough for me to put out one podcast every week by myself or with a guest. So, the MC Shop Tees, I just want to feature a new shop each month. I think if anything develops in the future, it'll just be more ways I can help out the shops.
Yeah.
Like as I get more subscribers, I'll be able to do more for each individual shop, when they're featured, whether it's hook them up with a bunch of extra T-shirts or, one idea I have is like, if I can get enough subscribers and enough money's coming in, like do a party at the end of the year for all the shops that were involved, Like, I'd love it if I could call up all 12 shops and be like, you got 3 plane tickets, you're flying here, And I bring everybody together at the end of the year and do like some kind of fucking
it's almost
Christmas
like
party where I invite everybody that's all the subscribers too, like, hey, I'm going to throw a party here. Fly out everybody from those shops or a handful of people from each shop and I don't know, something like that. I mean, the more I grow, the more I'm going to be able to like fucking
you'll
showcase each shop more.
Right.
So what got you
what kicked you into gear of doing the podcast? Like, who was you for us? Just do
Joe
it.
Rogan, man.
For real?
Joe Rogan. I think the first podcast I heard, it wasn't even a podcast. Like I just seen some fucking hilarious. No, it was probably DMT.
Yeah,
listening to Joe Rogan talk about DMT and seeing him talk about it like on this video where he's in a room with a microphone in front of him and headphones. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? You know, like seeing the DMT world right now. You know, what is this? And I found out it was a podcast that I could just listen to like a radio show, and I was traveling back and forth to New Mexico a lot, doing a remodel, and started listening to his shows. And he would have on these people, like people that were in the comedy world or whatever they may be, but they'd never been on a podcast before. And they'd come in and they'd be like, man, I'm fucking nervous, you know, I'm not really sure what the fuck we're doing here. And an hour later, they'd be like, damn, this is awesome. You know, like, this is fucking sweet. Like, I really enjoy doing this. And he'd be like, well, you should start up your own podcast. And I heard him say that one too many times. And I was like, fuck it, I should start up my own podcast.
So when you started yours, who was like who was really pumping out some motorcycle ones? Wasn't it Riders on the Norm?
So when I started doing mine, or when I first initially decided I was going to start doing mine, I didn't think there was any of them. I didn't know there was anybody doing podcasts with like motorcycle related at all. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how much I really looked. I didn't know of one, so I assumed that there wasn't one.
Yeah.
And I hit up JP Rodman. I'm like, JP, dude, because I know he listens to Joe Rogan, so he knows what a podcast is.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, hey, dude, you want to fucking do a podcast? Like, I'm going to start a podcast. Will you do it? And he was like, yeah. And we talked about doing the first episode, and then nothing really ever happened at first. And I went over to FXR Mike's house one day to buy some mid controls for my FXR, and I tell him about the idea because somehow we got talking about podcasts, and he listens to them, and I was like, man, I'm thinking about starting one, you know, like, or maybe even at that point I'd set a date, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to talk to JP Rodman on Friday, and me and him are going to do a podcast. And sure enough, the day that me and JP were going to do a podcast, I heard that he had did one with the Riders on the Norm, or he had made a post about Riders on the Norm. So I immediately, I'm like, what the fuck are these guys like? So I start listening to them, and at first I was going to record like 6 of them, to just have and put them out. Mm-hmm. And I think I did one and put it out 2 weeks later, you know, or maybe I had 2 and just
That's
started
kind of how we did too.
Yeah, we ended up doing that too. Yeah. But we recorded like fucking 3 or 4 just like trash ones that like they weren't trash, but like we just didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
The first one I did was with my buddy Daniel Payne. He's a guy that I toured with for a long time, and he had just done a tour of I don't know, he was over in Spain or some shit, you know. So I'm like, fuck, he'll have shit to talk about. And at first my idea was like, oh, I'll invite these people over and they can have dinner with me, and then we'll go shoot the shit and do the podcast. And like he came over. And he showed up like really fucking late. And I was like, man, I don't want to start this thing. It's like 10 o'clock or whatever fucking time it was. And so we ended up hanging out in my shop and talking for fucking 3 hours. And then we went and did a bunch of, I just drug him around while I was working the next day. We talked all fucking day. And finally he was like, so are we going to do a podcast or what? And I was like, I guess. Like I was nervous. Like I was like, I didn't even really want to do it at that point. I didn't know what the fuck we were going to talk about. I didn't know what I was going to say. And finally he said that, and I was like, okay, let's do it. So we went and set up the microphones, and I looked at him.
Just started laughing, because that's what we did.
And I was like, man, we just talked about all the good stuff, and then, you know, we just got going. And he definitely dressed it up more. Like he probably had thought about it more than I had. Mm-hmm. And, you know, he told some stories. I feel like he was trying to be entertaining. You know, he wasn't, we didn't have like a normal conversation like me and him had the past 2 days.
Right.
Like he was putting on a performance almost. I wouldn't say it was a performance, but it wasn't, I don't know. It was just fucking Payne being Payne in front of a microphone. Kind of like he is when he's on stage. Like he's got like just a little bit of a different persona. Which I know that I probably have a little bit of a different persona when I'm on the microphone. I don't intentionally do it, but I know that I talk a little bit more when there's a microphone in front of me.
Yeah.
Sometimes a little less. And that first one, recorded it, and maybe I recorded a couple more, and then I was going to do what I do now. I was going to record the intro and then put it out. Well, I didn't listen to our like me and Daniel's podcast. I just was going to record the intro. So I recorded an intro, listened to it, deleted it. Recorded an intro, listened to it, deleted it. Did that like 10 fucking times. And finally I was just like, all right, I'm just going to keep this one. Like, I don't give a fuck what happens. And ever since then, that's been the way I do it.
That's exactly how we did that.
I don't listen to them. And I fuck up sometimes. I leave some people out that I want to keep in. I didn't even keep a sheet of paper in front of me for the longest time, probably for the first 80 episodes. I just winged it. You know, and if at first I would have like some talking points, like when I would talk to somebody, like, hey, I want to talk about this, this, and this. And like when me and Payne did it, I never fucking looked at that piece of paper, but we hit everything on that paper in order.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And I just quit using paper after that first episode.
I was going to say, when you write shit down, though, kind of imprints it in your head anyways.
Exactly,
and then you like subconsciously start doing that shit.
Yeah, I followed the list for sure.
Yeah, you know, for I guess myself, like I was saying earlier, how I want to be able to invest more thought into this thing is mainly so that I can stop. Like, I was embarrassed when you released that last one. I was drunk as fuck. I really was, and I don't want to do. Yeah, I want to be
you could
more,
tell.
Yeah, I want to be more professional for the people that I bring on, because Joe had a badass story and I fucked it up. You know, it was hard for me to listen to myself there, and it's different if we're all drinking, right? We're all just drunk, right? But when you got two sober dudes talking clearly and you got me slurring words and making absolutely no fucking sense whatsoever, I was mad at myself, man.
Trying to trade buttholes for bikes.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, I want to come in and, you know, really put more emphasis and focus on how I can be a better host, better, you know, talking points and all that. Like, I want to be more professional with it, but still it'd be a good time and fun, you know, because we're getting reached out by some pretty big companies, you know, in the motorcycle world, as far as like manufacturers and shit of parts and stuff. And to the point where some of them want to fly us out and have us come out and do this podcast with them. And the last thing I want to be is like unprofessional. You know what I mean?
Show up drunk.
Yeah, which I totally would do that because that's who I am. So it's like you're stuck between these crossroads of how do you be you, which is what everybody says they want you to be. But
no, that's not what you is. You is what you are, not what everybody says they want you to be.
Yeah, but me is that happy motherfucker going to Giddy Up and having 3 of my best fucking friends in the same room at the same time, and I'm drunk.
Yeah.
That's me having a good time.
Pre-partying before the pre-party.
Yeah, I was fucking had a blast that night, you know. But and it's the same thing. We've done a few drunk casts. You're gonna hear the same stupid shit. That's why I didn't put them out. But had a fucking blast doing it.
They were all drunk though, so it's
yeah,
okay.
It might be better.
It's way better.
So when we do, you know, this podcast thing, it's like, you know, I feel like the people who listen to us now, they have accepted how shitty I could be on here, but
they're just ignoring you.
They're just ignoring it. Like on the way
over
here.
Don't mind Jace. He's got good guests on though.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what it is.
But you know, I got a lot of thoughts. I got a lot of shit I try to get out, but they're not very, they're not finished thoughts. You know what I mean? They're not finished.
Well, this is a good way to do that. It's hard when you don't sit around and talk about the thoughts, you know, and the first time you do try and express them and articulate them, sometimes it takes growing, you know, you figure out how to get the point across.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, talk about Rogan again, where he talks about when they figure out their acts, you know, their comedic acts, when they first start doing them, they don't come across, but as they say them more and more to different audiences, they get the rhythm, they figure out how to articulate it. And that's one thing I've tried to consciously do lately is be more articulate when I'm trying to describe stuff, you know, instead of saying this fucking thing or this fucking thing, like, because people aren't seeing it, you know, like I'm in their ears and there's way better ways to explain what's going on. Like when I'm on the road, I rely on, you know, the background noises to kind of paint the picture as to where I'm at, and then kind of use music to express some emotion of what's going on.
You need to drop an album of that last 3 podcasts of the road show, because those songs on that whole deal were fucking epic.
They're good, right?
Yeah.
We just listen to it again.
Yeah.
Well, there's not much talking.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
just a lot of fucking rad songs. But yeah, you're right. It's a crazy deal. Oh, that brings up another point. I have these comfort words that I use all the time. And if anybody heard the drunk me on the last podcast, then you heard me say these phrases that I use instead of words like and you know what I'm saying?
What phrases? Tell me.
What were the ones we were just laughing about in the car?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
The other one was
I say this all the time, or we say this all. There's a lot of like.
It's like he when we first started, he realized he was saying like a lot, so he was like, I'm not gonna say that anymore. And then he just turned into like another phrase to use instead of like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's this.
We're working on it.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. It's hard because you know it's easy for me to you have a conversation. We're good, but yeah, when you put a mic in here, it's like you want it to. I kind of have a point to get across when I'm telling the story or this idea or thought, but it's still. You know, I haven't got all the right SAT words in there to fucking explain it yet. You know what I mean? So it's a nerve-wracking process of trying to figure out how to get your points across the way you want to. Because I mean, fuck, I work in the industry. I'm around bikes 24/7. I got a lot of fucking opinions about shit, but they're no good if I can't
articulate
effectively say them for you can understand what the fuck I'm saying.
I get what you're saying though about.
You got to say them. You got to figure it out.
Yeah, like I get what you're saying about kind of painting a picture when you talk about things, though. You know, like instead of just saying this fucking thing or this fucking thing. Yeah, I get what you mean is articulating it better so people can kind of see what you're talking about. So
the problem is I didn't read my first book till I was 27 years old.
Goddamn, dude.
So
I spent a lot of time in school suspension, so I've read a lot of books.
Yeah, I didn't read books.
Yeah, I read
I read like 3 my whole life.
I've read like a handful. I probably can't even.
I read memes.
At least 12.
So throughout the process of your podcast, so you're almost knocking on 2 years now. How does it feel from when you first started to now to all the in betweens? And I mean, has it been a great roller coaster where you're constantly feeling like you're going up, or have you had any like valleys that you feel like you fell
No,
into?
I definitely there was one point where I felt like I wasn't getting anything out of it, you know, and I'm talking to some people that have some great things to share, and I wasn't breaking, you know, like we were bullshitting, we were talking, it was entertaining, but I wasn't getting, there was just something I wasn't getting out of it. So lately I've set the intent, like when I talk to somebody, like I go and like I'm talking to this person for a reason. Mm-hmm. So I need to learn more about whatever that is, you know, whether they're a painter, whether they're a builder, whether they own their own business or they run their own shop. Like I need to, like the guy, the last episode I did with Russell, he builds fucking nitro Harley drag bikes, you know, like, and I got some good information out of him, you know, and I've just really tried to, I want to learn, and I want my listeners to learn something from everybody that comes on. So right. I've just kind of set that intention to
try to get that out of whoever
try and
you're
learn something.
speaking
And
to.
I feel like I need to do more. I need to be aware of more things. Like when I talk about the racing at Daytona, like the Sons of Speed. I didn't even stay for the whole event, and I talked a bunch of trash on it. You know, I didn't know the riders' names. I didn't know who won this. I didn't know who won that. You know, like I probably could have like at least figured that out. Or maybe when I talk about the giddy up shit, like maybe I could know the girl's name who won the bike. You know,
yeah,
little things like that I normally don't pay attention to, and it doesn't really matter. But when I'm talking to a bunch of fucking people.
Yeah.
I should probably say her name's Heather, whatever it is, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like I wish I had that Joe Rogan encyclopedia in my head full of fucking knowledge from everything that's going on in every facet of life.
I mean, he's also like 50 years old and he's lived. So.
Yeah, he has, but you know, it's
when he learned all that from talking to people, you know, doing a bunch of reading, you know, and I feel like just got to remember everything I talk to people about when I'm at events, like pay attention to the small things that people are interested in.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, it's I guess for the same thing for us, or for me at least. I mean, I don't know what he thinks about, but we've had some people that have hit us up and told us how they've been inspired to, get into motorcycles or get into painting, or
You tell them to run. You don't want to paint. You don't want to paint.
Exactly.
You like
I'll show
fucking
that video
snorting
every
Bondo? Okay, well then if you like that, this is good.
So when you get people when I get those messages and shit, that shit motivates me. I'm like, fuck yeah, that feels great. It's a weird satisfaction or a weird reward for something. You know what I mean? But things like what you do when you ride that thing across country. I remember so vividly all last summer of me working in the garage and just, it wasn't until I was on your podcast that I started listening to podcasts. So I'm got all spring and summer just listening to your shit, listening to your road shows when you went up to Wyoming and did the wedding thing, and all these different events you did. And I'm sitting there working, and you're fucking riding and running out of gas and all the shit that takes place, and I feel like I'm there, or I feel like I'm missing out.
I don't want anybody to feel like they're missing out, but I want people to feel like they're right there with me. And I try and with the music that I have with the show, I try and get it to reflect like
the vibe of the episode
that's going on. I mean, I like to think I spend a lot of time figuring that shit out, but I don't. Like I feel like
you just got the encyclopedia
I just
of
use
music
it,
in your
use what I've got, and and it also has a lot to do with how long I'm talking or the intro of the song. I try and fit my words into where when I get done talking, it's it kicks into a new phrase in the music, and just to kind of keep the ball rolling into where you just feel like you're almost engaged the whole time. And I'm just winging it, man. I mean, I don't know that anybody's ever done anything like that. That I can. Sure. I mean, it's kind of like a DJ does a show. Like if you were to mix a DJ show, except for he's just sitting in the studio talking about stuff, going from song to song. Uh-huh. Whereas I'm like not talking about the music at all. Like never do I mention like what song's up next.
Yeah, while you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. And I've thought about doing that. Like while I'm on the road, like, all right, fucking this is AC/DC, and then figure out what AC/DC song to play when I get back and mix it down. But the road shows have gotten a lot of what do you call it? I mean, people have definitely mentioned the road shows a lot. People enjoy that shit, and I enjoy it too. And I'm gonna keep doing them.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, I'm gonna do another one Wednesday. I did one for Giddy Up, and I just fucking ruined all the goddamn shit for Giddy Up one right here. You guys are gonna release this before I put out my Giddy Up show. People are gonna know that.
When you putting Giddy Up? Monday?
Spent 5 hours working on my goddamn bike. I don't know. No, I'm gonna put out. So Friday is gonna be an episode with Jake Hines from Prism Supply. Mm-hmm. His shop was featured for March MC Shop Tees. Mm-hmm. And they've got a show on the 14th of this month called The Congregation.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm going to ride up there too. And then I did a podcast with Zach from Throttle Addiction, which is a great fucking online parts company. Sells a lot of sheet metal, vintage type tires, lights, brackets, bungs, all the kind of shit that you need when you're building a bike and you don't have metalworking skills or a lathe or a fucking mill, Yeah. He makes that part easy. And then, I got the road show. I'll probably put out the road show Wednesday. Maybe when I take off Wednesday, I'll put out the Giddy Up road show.
Yeah, we were probably going to release this on Tuesday. So yeah. Or maybe
be fine.
Or we can release them at the same time.
I try to do Tuesdays and Thursdays just for the guys that do listen to yours and ours. Yeah. And you're doing 3 a week, and when we have the content, we try to fit them in between so they can go Danger Dan, Fast Life, Danger Dan, Fast Life, Danger Dan on a week. You know what I mean?
It's awesome.
And it works out well because I mean we just I got a hold of Natalie. Is that her name?
Natalia.
Yeah, Natalia. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna have her redo all our shit. You know what I mean?
Dude, she's the one for it.
And then I'll probably have to switch. I think we're gonna probably have to switch everything over. So we might have. We're probably gonna lose all our iTunes stuff, and have to restart an iTunes thing or however that works when we change hosting. But it's just been a pain in the ass with only having a limit. Like we have a limit to how much megabytes we can put out every month, and we're paying for the maximum. And
I told you what to do from the get-go. Don't listen to Dan.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
I did. I don't know. I didn't do it thoroughly, but I did look into it, and I just picked the wrong website service.
Well, and most people use that shit, and it works
I think
out.
I can still use it, but I'm going to let her handle that.
Yeah.
So if I could end up using it just to the website, then that'll save my ass, because I have unlimited, I guess, data on that I could host it from, but I have no fucking clue how to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah. You know, this like I said, man, the podcast, it's inspired me and Jesse to want to like find other ways of, you know, as I just stated, I don't quite have these thoughts figured out verbally. So,
Right.
you know, maybe finding ways to paint the picture image wise, or you know what I mean?
like we would have never thought about doing a magazine unless we were sitting in there with Mark.
It stemmed
doing
from a
podcast.
conversation with Mark from Texas Performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark's good people, man.
Yeah. So I mean,
He should start his own podcast.
he's good. He's way better at
Yeah.
talking on this shit than I am. That's
He's
for
really
damn
good at
sure.
this shit.
But yeah, so I mean, it's exciting to, you know, doing this shit and talking to these people, because like I don't, you kind of said it, but you know, for me, man, I fucking sit down with somebody, and then, you know, Jesse will tell you when we get back in the car, I'm like, man, that was good. Like that shit, I want to go buy a van now. I want to do this
Yeah.
now.
So what is your main intention behind your podcast? Like, what are you trying to get out there?
I want to bridge the gap. I think that what the chopper scene has is hands down probably the most inspiring culture in all facets, from, you know, from someone that's making leather goods or knives like Nick does, or people that work on bikes, or there's just so much culture that surrounds that vintage chopper kind of vibe.
I mean, it really surrounds all motorcycles.
It does, but
we're just picking and choosing which ones we like.
It feels like there's shitty people in every scene, correct? So, but it feels like there's more love and happiness and fun in the chopper scene. Like, we go to Giddy Up and we have a fucking blast. Nobody's there trying to one up each other, really, or at least I'm not getting that vibe there. I'm getting a fucking.
I'm trying to have the baddest fucking van there is, dude.
So,
I mean, you still come across like, you know, just like random dudes that are just trying to act hard because they ride a bike. But other than that,
I mean,
like, yeah,
that's what I try to do. I try
Yeah.
to be hard as fuck.
only thing hard on me is my dick.
I don't know. I think I've said this other times. I'm going to say I said this before. And I think I have mentioned this other times, but I know a lot of people that are fucking, you know, they got good conversation. They've had struggles. They've built businesses, or they've built products, or built skills, you know, so I want to bring them on. But then there's guys like Joe, and there's guys like you and FXR Mike that are just really good people. I mean, you got the podcast, so you have a lot going on too, but there's just a lot of rad people out there that I know that, you know, fuck, man, if I have the means of getting these people to be heard because I've been inspired by them, then somebody else is going to get inspired by them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just it's realistically, I feel like I'm getting something from it as well. Like, what I'm getting from it is being inspired by my friends and people, and, you know, meeting new people and shit like that. And the best part about it is, like, when we paint bikes, like, we have, like, I guess you'd say people that dig our work across the country, you know, but then there's a lot of people that just like bikes. They're not necessarily looking for a paint job or whatever, but now we've got this other class of, or other facet of people that just dig our love for motorcycles, and they want to be, you know, they want to fuck with us just on the fact that we all have the same sight, you know, or the same, I go not having the right words, but we're on the same page, right? Yeah. And, you know, so it's awesome, like getting another, you know, a larger group of potential people that could, you know, that I can crash at their crib when I come riding through town, you know, or whatever the case may be, you know. So, I don't know, man. I fucking dig it. I'm glad guys like you and Mike fucking pushed us to do it. We're having fun. It's a challenge, but, you know, fuck, if I get better at talking, that's only helping me out. Maybe I'll be able to get a better job in life or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, it's all good, man. So I guess we'll get close to this.
What are we getting close to?
You said you couldn't stay on here or not? We like doing 4-hour podcasts, homie.
Yeah.
especially when I'm not drunk.
I mean, we're at an hour and a half right now. I don't know how much.
Oh, we
how
already
much-
did an hour and a half, huh?
Yeah, man. I don't know how much time you got.
Well, let's see.
Is there anything you want to tell the world?
Listen to Danger Dan's Talk Shop.
Dude, hold on. Check this out, though.
Hold on. Oh, nice.
Did you pull that out of the closet because you knew we were coming over here?
Yeah.
There you go. That's gay.
First time he's worn it.
No, actually,
You wore
my
it.
chick's fucking washing all of my clothes, and the only thing that was left was the shirts that I bought from Giddy Up because they're all clean, because they're new. So,
That's when shirts feel the best.
yeah.
My wife thinks that they need to be washed first before you wear them, but I like
Fuck that. I like brand new
fresh
fucking
tee.
shirts.
Throw them away afterwards.
If I want to look fly, I'm going to go buy a brand new white t-shirt before I go anywhere.
So who else do you guys got coming on your show? What's in the
Fuck,
future? What do we got
nobody.
to look
We have
forward
no
to?
fucking clue right now.
I think we got the Texas Hills guys coming up Sunday.
So who's that?
Dustin, I think Alex, and there's another guy, and I'm sorry, I just don't know his name. Dustin and Alex are the people that I fuck with all the
Research.
time.
Yeah.
We need to research.
The other guy, I know I've met him, and it's like I have a 10 minimum rule to get your name down, unless you have like a huge, unless you're an Instagram guy and we fuck with each other on Instagram a lot, then I've got you, I know you by your Instagram name, and hopefully your name is in your Instagram name, so I know you're Dan, so I just take the danger off, and there we are, you know what I mean?
I just call you Danger.
Doug Danger.
Doug Danger.
I ain't Doug.
But
I ain't Doug.
we have a lot of people from out of state that we're trying to they want to like actively like, man, like, you know, so when me and my wife drive to Cali, we've got a lot lined up, like some good dudes from the FXR community. You ever heard of Ramjet? They're a big company out of Phoenix. We're gonna try to sit, I think we talked, and he's down to sit down, but I haven't officially told him that I'm gonna be in Phoenix next month, so I'm sure I know 100 people in Phoenix that I can bring on, but it's just hard getting people here. You know, it's hard to get, it's hard to find, like I wanted to do one with Adam and you did it. And that was a good podcast. There's really nothing to touch bases on with Adam.
With
after
Mr.
that.
Garley?
Yeah. And
Yeah, fuck yeah, I like Adam.
yeah, Adam's fun. And I got some other friends, but I got a lot of people here that I want to be on here, but they're just not hip to the whole podcast thing, so they're kind of more reluctant to pull
What the
trigger.
fuck's wrong with him? Who is it? Let's call him out right now.
There's one of my favorite painters of all time, Darren Wenzel from Gasoline Art, fucking amazing painter.
That dude's a badass.
He's, the problem is that when me and him sit down and talk to each other, all we do is talk shit about how much we hate the custom paint scene, not the scene, but like the business of it, right? So that podcast would probably be pretty dark for anybody that might be, you know what I mean, as far as wanting to get into
I
paint.
like talking shit.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what we do. I want to get, actually my buddy, Ford from InFab,
No.
he's a painter slash fabricator. We talked. He's a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like you. You're completely opposite side of town. We're all busy trying to link up. It's easier when you go to an event because we're out of town. We ain't doing shit. We're just here. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you can sit down and do whatever.
See, I haven't figured out how to do them at the events.
I had a bunch of people in Daytona that was fucking ready to get on, but we couldn't find. I was like, well, hey, you got a hotel or something? Because I'm camping. Like, we can't. I don't.
Want to get in my tent?
Yeah, so the logistics of that was kind of hard, but we were, on the way there and back, we sat down with Patrick from Royal T, and then my buddy from out of town was there, so we did a podcast with him at his Airbnb, and I was supposed to do another one with another painter, but it just didn't work out. But there's a lot of people that, like I said, they're just. I felt like we've actually converted a lot of people into podcasts, and we get it all the time. You know what I mean? And then there's a lot of people that found us through looking through podcast apps and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's like you said. It's about getting more people to just listen to them, and then when they tell their friends and their kids and their moms and their dads, you build this way bigger, larger community of just the network of what it is, as opposed to. Once people understand it, there's just so many places you can use the podcast. From driving to work, sit an hour and a half.
Oh, you mean places you can listen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spend most of the day listening to podcasts.
What kind of podcasts are you guys listening to?
Fucking Joe Rogan.
He just got on the Joe Rogan kick. I'm a little.
He's already over it, but I just started listening to him like a month ago. So I've been listening to him. I've been going back.
You mentioned a couple good ones that I started listening to. I thought Rusty Butchers was pretty good. I just wish that it's good content, but it needs to be longer. Like I want to hear a conversation, not like a script.
His is like 45 an hour.
No, they're like 17, 20, 30 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah?
I don't know.
I think they're gonna start doing them again.
Yeah, I mean that'd be good.
180 in a Dream. Homeboy just started that.
Yeah, Danny Dixon from
Dixon
Flannel. His shit's solid. I mean, it's more motivational speaking and shit like that. But
it's like some Gary Vee kind of thing. It's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's some solid intel in there, you know. But I mean, I'm sure that he's going to do some podcasts with that aren't all that quite that way. I mean, eventually, if he doesn't, I mean, he's going to run out of shit to talk about real quick. You know what I mean?
I dig him right now. I mean, it's what he's doing right now.
Yeah, I sent him I was like, hey, dude, do you have an insight for this problem in the shop?
Yeah.
Maybe I can help me figure this shit out.
How many out? He's got 1?
7, 8, 9.
Oh, he's already got that many.
Something like that, yeah.
Damn.
He's got a nice setup too. Got a whole big ass office at his the Dixon flannel place. It's all fucking looks like some goddamn SoundCloud studio shit or whatever you want to call it.
What did you build one?
No, you didn't see that room when we were there. It's all got that foam on the wall.
Why the fuck did we record in that fucking office that was echoing like a motherfucker then?
Because we're real. I'm just
real drunk.
He's got one that's good.
He's just fucking knocking you guys down a notch, so his sounds that much better.
Yeah, he don't want our shit to be better.
Dude, because I'm sitting here and I'm listening back to it. I'm like, man, it is so fucking echoey in this room.
Yeah, it was pretty echoey in that room.
It's like, well, it's because it was like a table like this, but the wall was like right fucking here.
Yeah.
So everything
We're in
was
a
just
container.
bouncing.
How's this sound over there?
I mean, you can hear the goddamn wind raping your walls,
Yeah, me too. That's
But-
a tree scraping the side.
but it's fine. Once I throw some compression on it and fucking
Damn, compression.
yeah,
Throw
dog.
some compression on it.
You gonna
Some
fucking
compression on
auto-tune my shit?
I can if you want.
What?
I'm gonna go back to that just auto to that one part just to
Yeah,
fuck with
please.
everybody.
Please.
There's
Why'd you
a-
fucking tell everybody?
Yeah. Oh, I'm just because
There's,
it'll be funny after I said it.
I don't know. I think that with yours and ours, I think we're gonna see. I mean, if we haven't already, we're gonna see a lot more people start doing them, which is good. I don't know.
Podcasts are taking off, man.
Dude, they're so hip right now.
Yeah,
I almost feel like I just need to stop doing it. It's gotten too cool.
it's way too
Oh,
cool.
you too hipster for this
Fucking-
now?
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go back.
I was doing that
You
shit
gotta open a
before.
coffee
I'm
shop
gonna go
next?
back
Yeah.
to recording like on tapes and sending out
Yeah.
tape decks.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I thought about that.
Did you?
Yeah, I was looking at Tascams, the fucking the 4-track recorders. You can find one for like $500. And
Yeah.
they still have the tapes and everything. You just record straight to it. It's a mixer.
Yeah,
What are you gonna record straight to it?
Fucking anything.
we're gonna play it afterwards. Yeah,
You can you can put the VHSs into like things and put them on the computers.
you can just skip the tape and record straight.
Nah,
to it.
man, the tape makes it sound way cooler.
Yeah, I don't know.
You just tell
What's
everybody
some of the
what tape.
podcasts? What are the podcasts you listen to besides Rogan?
I really like the Dice magazine one.
I haven't listened.
Yeah, I
to
haven't
that
listened to
yet.
that. Check it out.
They've done a handful of really cool ones, and it's they got a different. Like the first one they did was on the history of black metal, and it was fucking great. And listening to that and learning so much from it, I think that was at that point where I was like I'd hit that plateau where I felt like I wasn't doing my guest or my audience justice. After hearing that, I was like, fuck, I just learned so much about black metal, and I don't give a fuck about black metal, but it was cool learning new stuff is always good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
made me feel like I was doing a terrible job. But they got some good podcasts. They think they've done 4 or 5.
I think that's the other great thing.
have
You know,
heard
he's sitting
the-
here talking about that, and I'm like being self-conscious right now about what we're doing
Yeah,
right
nobody's
now.
learning
and I'm
anything
like,
about-
dude, we are just shooting the shit right now.
So what's another one?
Motorcycles and Misfits.
You told me about that one. I haven't had a chance to listen.
And
to
that's, I don't think anybody over there rides a Harley. But I fucking
Oh no,
love
I
their
did check
show.
that out. It was like had a British dude on it and a
Yeah.
chick,
That was a
talking
British
like
girl.
this.
British girl.
Yeah,
It's
lady.
talking like this.
She fucking knows everything, dude.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's cool.
Let's see what else. Let's see. I'll fucking pull it up right now.
Go
There's
for
some
it.
titties. They just fucking popped
I've
up.
been staring at the titties
Oh,
on the wall
listening
right
to Nar talk. Those guys are doing some cool stuff. And Forever Two Wheels, that's Ken and Chris from Cycle Source. They do like a weekly news type.
Yeah, there was a
show.
guy that was trying to get me to get linked up with Chris, saying because he does a lot of riding and a lot of traveling and shit like that. I guess we've been trying more to grab those kind of guys because we like to promote the idea of riding bikes, especially.
Chris is in a van.
Yeah, exactly. But traveling still,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And then fucking Chop and Roll podcast. That's Wes from Riders on the Norm. He just started a new one.
Oh,
and it's mainly just music and him talking shit. It's pretty good.
You know what grinds my gears?
And then the Sacred Steel Shit Show.
I listened to that one a couple times, man. I just, it's hard to get into the conversation because it cuts out with the commercials. I mean, it's entertaining, but I guess, what we're used to from a podcast, they came in with a different
Did you hear the one they did with Dixon, with Danny?
I think that I've only heard the one they did with Chopper Dave.
It was hilarious. You got to go back and listen to that. And then there's like the girl on a moto. I haven't been able to fucking like really dig in on that one yet. Oh, look, here's a new one. Cafe Racer podcast.
Sounds super gay.
They got way creative with that.
Another one I listened to is Meat Eater with Steven Ranella. That's a fucking good one.
I watched some of those TV shows he had on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, those TV shows are great, dude. Yeah. Steven Ranella's, he's a fucking articulating motherfucker. He can talk.
Yeah. And
I really enjoy what he's got going on. But, man, that's pretty much it. And I've been slacking on listening to any of them. I did find there is a bunch of motorcycle podcasts.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. Like Adventure Rider Radio, the fucking Pace Motorcycle Show, Motorcycle Mentor. I mean, the Fast Life podcast.
Fuck those guys.
There's just a lot of different facets to motorcycles and stuff, and it's like when you had, what was it, Marcus Best, when you had him on yours.
That motherfucker, he's a badass.
Yeah, if you guys out there listening to this, go, you remember what episode number was? Probably not.
Fuck no, I don't remember. It just says
Look
Marcus
for
Best.
Marcus Best. That podcast is what got us talking about doing adventure riding or going out of continents or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
So you gonna build an adventure bike or you building a chopper?
No, the adventure bike's 5 years from now.
5 years?
Yeah, 5 years. Chopper's
Damn,
first.
you are fucking organized. You have like a timeline.
I'm trying to be an adult.
Why are you gonna wait 5 years?
Because in 5 years I'll be
You'll be over the United States. There'll be time.
Well,
to fucking
I'll
leave
be
the
able
country.
to actually leave in a more
supportive manner.
Yeah, you know what I mean. My life will be together better, I think.
Will it?
I don't know. Probably not. Not if I get another DWI. That's definitely not gonna happen.
I mean, to help me out.
Look at me, man.
Yeah, look at me. Look what 5 DWIs did to me.
There you go. Living the dream.
5 DWIs in a dream.
There you go. That's a new podcast.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I definitely want to do that, man. That's listen to him talk about the end of the world down there. You know, the bar at the end of the fucking line.
Yeah, that was a cool ass fucking concept.
Like, all I want to do now is go check it out and just feel like I'm, I've done
at the end of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as someone that has only been doing this riding cross country stuff for a couple of years now, it's almost like the next adventure, the next high, I guess you'd say. It's like, how do I get that same feeling that I did the first time I rode across the country?
Do it right across the country without being on a fucking paved road.
Yeah, I've seen them doing that.
Sick.
The Trans-American Highway or some shit.
Hey,
they got.
Do you know what? There's a guy named Danger Dan that does a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Not me. There's another Danger Dan.
Seriously?
Okay. And it's not a podcast. He calls it like a vlog or something.
Yeah,
it's a video. And what he does is he has a video on his helmet and he's got a microphone in there. And he just rides around through the woods talking on the microphone.
That's pretty
That's
dope.
cool.
And his name's fucking Danger Dan. Like, what the fuck, man?
What the fuck, man?
You trademarked that
He
shit.
can't have a podcast now.
We've been trying to find more people that have more.
More to
they're
offer
out-
than me.
Yeah, well, that yes, no, but finding people within our reach, within Texas that we can actually get our hands on or sit down with that have, maybe they're into photography.
Yeah,
but
we're
still
open to other
connected to
facets.
motorcycles in some kind of way. You know what I mean? And the adventure riders. There's thousands of them out. We just need to go hang out in Greenville, for like a day at one of those fucking like
Yeah.
Irish pubs. They're always over there.
Really?
Yeah,
Probably
dude,
find 'em.
always over there,
There's
or at least those kind of bikes are. You don't know if
you
they're-
you know you just
they
start
might be
asking
fronting
around.
us out. You know?
Hey, you ride across continents, man? What are you doing over here? You know what I mean? We'll weed them out. But I even thought about getting Rick Fairless on here. I know him pretty well. You know, I figured here's hippie ass on here.
Yeah,
right?
no, I've talked to him multiple times about doing it.
Yeah.
And last time he finally gave me a cell phone number and was like, just fucking call me and we'll do it.
Yeah,
So
He
one of
lo-
us
he
should
loves
do it,
attention
or
like
both
that.
of us should do it.
yeah.
What if you double podcasted him?
DP. I don't know,
Oh,
man.
man. I'm glad that
I think we
was-
should definitely DP that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys should definitely DP it.
No, I've you know, there's a lot of good people here in Dallas. You know, Dallas Fort Worth area that I want to get on, but you know, it is a hassle when you go try to talk to someone. Hey, man, you know, would you be interested in being on a podcast? What's a podcast? Oh, well, it's like we just sit down and we just shoot the shit over a microphone. You know, talk about, you know, how you got where you're at. You know, what, you know, your views on things. You know, shoot the shit, laugh. We can talk about anything we want to, really. I'll let you know when I got free time. I'm like, all right, and then never hear back from them again.
Yeah, that means
Well,
no.
That
Yeah.
description just sounds like you want to hang out with them.
Yeah.
Well,
It's like you're trying
the
to
problem
Netflix
is the
and chill.
people that I ask. Yeah. The people that I
I'm
ask.
like Netflix and chill, except for I'm going to record.
You
that
want to
shit.
podcast and chill?
Yeah, podcast and chill. There you go.
Yeah.
But no, that's kind of the deal. Is I'll go hang out with these people and we talk for 3 or 4 hours about the shit that we could have recorded. That's the other thing. You ever look at conversations that you have with people differently now? Like, fuck, I should have been recording this all the time. You know, like it's almost like,
Well, I feel like a lot of those conversations wouldn't come across the same if you were recording it.
true.
Yeah.
You know, like when I'm out on the road and I meet new people, like, yeah, there's some stuff that I would like that would have been great to catch, but would I have caught that if I'd have fucking pulled out the microphone?
I think the microphone is a very intimidating thing for a lot of people.
Well, you got to think about it. A lot of the people that I'm talking to, and you too, I'm sure, they don't fucking talk in front of microphones.
Yeah.
You know, like that's not, they've never done it. You know,
Yeah.
like they've never had a microphone in front of their face.
It's awkward.
I've never
Like
had
when Jace
anything
came
like
over here
this.
the first time, he was definitely like not, you know, in his comfort zone by any stretch of the
You
imagination.
got some good fucking information out of him, though.
Did I?
Yeah. You got his whole fucking life story.
Yeah.
He was
way
ready. He was ready to tell you.
No,
he was like,
yeah,
I'm gonna
I
tell
was
him a
trying
fucking
to,
life story.
Yeah. The whole way
I
over here.
I only listen to that podcast because I was hoping I would get a pat on the back or something. Like, so he'd be like, so
Oh, he
Jesse's
didn't
like,
give you that.
nah, man, it was the opposite. He was
Has
like,
he
"Man,
ever
fuck
given you
that."
one of those?
Fuck no.
I give him pats on the back all the time.
He's never, ever. It's never gonna happen.
It's when I'm smiling at him. Yeah, good job. You know?
He didn't even say that.
No, I don't need to say it. I don't even give you a thumbs up. No.
He don't do nothing.
No,
no, but
on
you
the way-
definitely got some good shit out of him.
On the way coming up here, like I had no idea what we were gonna talk about, how we were gonna talk about it, and then, you know, when you get as old as I am now, it's like I don't really talk about my childhood and growing up that way, and my earlier relationships, and most everybody in Dallas Fort Worth knows the relationship between me and the other paint shop and me, and that whole process of growing with him. And so it's like that conversation gets kind of tucked in the back, or that part of your life gets tucked away because there's no reason to tell it.
it's
to
no
anybody.
longer relevant.
It's not relevant anymore, you know. And then coming in here and doing that, it's like I was like, oh yeah. Then you know, you start, all these things are firing off in your brain, these memories and past you took, and it's like it's pretty fucking.
I don't know why. I just started thinking like, and then he went home and called his ex-girlfriend.
I actually did not do that.
He
My
didn't.
wife
No,
might hear
he
this.
definitely did not. But
Yeah.
I'm
You
just
did,
saying.
didn't you?
No, I didn't. No.
You did.
Fuck you guys.
Rekindling old relationships in Danger Dan's talk shop.
This is the Fast Life Garage in Danger Dan's. We are. What would you call it?
Podcastception.
Podcastception. There you go. Anyway.
That's what we need to name this. Podcast
Podcastception.
with Danger Dan.
All right, man. I think we're good.
Yeah, you guys want to paint something?
Fuck no. I'm gonna go home.
Okay.
We'll go home.
Hey, thanks for coming out, fellas.
Yeah, it's cool. It's nice coming out
I
here.
hope you got what you wanted out of me.
2 hours. That's
An hour and 45 minutes, man.
2 hours.
Yep.
Hold on.
Would you say like when you get to like an hour and a half, you start getting like, man, I gotta get out of here, you know?
Yeah, sometimes I am like that.
Yeah.
You get restless.
All right, now it's time for you to do this.
What is that? I'm not doing that. You can't hand me anything and tell me to do it. I'm not doing it.
All right, let's wrap this thing up, fellas.
All right, man.
All right.
I'm over it. I'm over it.
Later. Okay, so
Yeah.
now that that's, in your head.
Yeah, like I said, I want to thank Danger Dan for sitting down with us. He was super under the weather. He's been pretty busy between the ride to Daytona and the ride to Giddy Up and getting the motor swapped in and all the crazy shit he's got going on. So it was just it was just awesome that he sat down with us and gave us the time. We talk about it a lot, but man, our Patreon's been blowing up, and it's because of you guys, and we appreciate that. It's getting there, dude. Straight up.
Fucking getting it.
Bob Bristol, $10. We appreciate you, sir. We had some weird ones. Hold on. Let me.
There was
find
somebody
this.
who pledged $3.69 or some shit.
Yeah,
Like, that's got to be an inside
Steve
joke.
Chamberlain just pledged $3.69. Hey, that's cool.
That's cool, but I feel
You
like
know,
it's an inside joke.
Like, yeah, we should.
We must have been drunk and said something to him.
I guess so. I don't know. Scott Heineck. How do you say that?
Scott Heineck.
I don't know.
The E silent.
Anyway, $10, dude. I appreciate that. Jesse, appreciate that. I'll talk for him.
Yeah.
You're helping us grow this shit, man. It really is. I was talking to. I think we had our buddy Marcus Dark Horse. He came by the shop this weekend actually. And
Dude, y'all talked so long, y'all could have done a podcast.
We definitely could have did a podcast, but he had a lot of great insights about. Fucking, I just lost my train of thought.
Way to fucking go, dude.
But
This
anyway,
is why we're not the pros.
Anyway, he came through and he was he had a lot of good insight, and he's the one that's really pushed us, or finally pushed us over the edge to really put or invest into some YouTube content. So
Yeah.
appreciate you, dude. Thank you for that shit. And but yeah, if you're interested in our Patreon, man, check it out. Go to our website, fastlifegarage.com. My LLC is the Fast Life Garage.
Yeah.
So. But check it. You can get a link to our YouTube channel, our Patreon, and all that stuff. And just so you guys know, like, one of the main reasons why we're trying to do this Patreon, or a couple reasons, are the Patreon is going to help us basically be able to make the trips to certain places to get podcasts from the bigger names,
Right.
or just people that you're going to want to hear from. So when we have a month subscription of X amount of dollars, of course, it's also helping upgrade our equipment and things like that as well. But the main thing is that once we get it to where it's, a substantial amount to where we can, like, especially with Jesse having a bike now, we can do a weekend or a 3-day trip and just about make it anywhere in the country relatively.
Yeah.
Do a podcast with a couple people, bring some content back. And that is honestly the goal. That is what we want to be able to do is ride somewhere, podcast with some fucking more people in the industry, and then come back with a story and a podcast for you guys to hear.
Right.
Yeah, so I mean, of course, we still got a ways to go for that's really achievable, but we're on path, we're on track, guys. So it's gonna happen, and we appreciate all that shit. Don't forget to check out our sponsors, Texas Performance MC, IG, and on the World Wide Web, and also don't forget about Danger Dan's t-shirt subscription. So mcshopts.com, same thing on Instagram. Also all our shit, and we'll actually
Follow me
yeah,
at Fast Life Jesse. Fast space life space Jesse.
and
You can find the link to our website and all that shit on my header, my
Yeah.
bio on Instagram. So then you can find anything at all from the website. So I am your fucking pathway to glory.
yeah, or your glory hole. I don't know.
I set myself up.
Yeah. Anyway, also fucking damn, I lost my train of thought again.
Sorry, dude.
I'm actually about to go clear coat right now.
Sometimes other people want to talk,
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Fuck. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so we also over this past weekend we sat down with the guys at Texas Hills show. I guess it's Texas Hills.
Yeah, the Texas
Motorcycle
Hills
Show.
cycle show.
Which will be down in the Hill Country. I don't really know the specific town. Albert's Ice House, Hill Country. 3 guys, Zombie Mike, Dustin, and Alex, the guys that are putting on the show. They came up this weekend, and we actually already have that recorded. But not sure if it will come out Thursday or Tuesday. It really depends on how much more fucking bandwidth we have left for the month, because that 4-hour podcast ate a lot of it up. And on another note, we're in the process of possibly swapping the hosting for our podcast, which means that possibly, but I'm not sure, it means we might have to redo a new YouTube channel, which will probably be the same name and everything. Just, I don't know. I don't know how that shit works.
We'll fucking figure it out.
But
and we'll
it
keep you
sucks
guys
because we
updated.
only have X amount of fucking space that we're allowed to use.
Right.
And obviously people like the long ones, the long podcasts, because you guys listen to the fuck out of that one.
Who doesn't like the long ones?
So, we want to be able to give you some more of that good shit. But fuck, man, this is, it's a pain in the ass. But anyway, we'll be back soon.
Yeah. Follow me on Instagram for real.